Okay.
Oscar will look at Ghostly and say, "Frog, horse, frog. Do you wanna frog, horse? Do you wanna go on top of the frog, horse?"
Yeah, are you all right, mate?
Frog! On top, frog!
Do you hit your head?
Oh my god.
I will go next to Madame Sprout and just put my hands on top of the frog. Safe, very safe.
Eternal Oscar right now. noticed that Bubbles like does like a thing where like the sides of Bubbles' mouth kind of stretch to the sides and curl downwards like a, and you can sense what Bubbles is thinking, like, really, you think I'm good at this kind of stuff?
I was just gonna look at him and was like, no, but I don't think I'm any better. You really want me to go up to that man and go like, oh, it's okay, she wasn't much of a loss. See, I can't.
Bubbles kind of points inside their mouth, and just you know what Bubbles is saying the whole time, and Bubbles is just trying to communicate like, I can't even talk.
I think that's the benefit.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Ghostly, I think this might be for you.
What's that then?
Like, go give Brian a hug.
Oh, Brian's upset because Nagacinta's and bits on the floor.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's kinda freaky.
Oscar will look at Ghostly and say, "Frog, horse, frog. Do you wanna frog, horse? Do you wanna go on top of the frog, horse?"
Yeah, are you all right, mate?
Frog! On top, frog!
Do you hit your head?
Oh my god.
I will go next to Madame Sprout and just put my hands on top of the frog. Safe, very safe.
Eternal Oscar right now. Hello, everyone! Out there. Oh, wait, why has it got the PP Rebellion logo? Oh, it is the PP Rebellion. Ah! Blah! There we go. False alarm. Perfect. So, hello, everyone watching out there. Welcome to Into the Multiverse. This is a series of D&D campaigns that all run in the same worlds, but at different timelines, alternate realities. And this is the very, very first group ever to take part in the in this whole campaign, and they are the pioneers who have forged the way for this entire story. And we've been playing it for, like, I'd say almost 4 years, 3 or 4 years anyway. So yeah, welcome everyone. Thank you all for joining, and we'll start off by introducing all of you. So, starting with the protagonist, Patema.
Hello, I'm Patema. I play Patema. I'm an operative, savage, warlock, druid, and I am the protagonist hero of the campaign, really.
Yes, you are. Was it my turn myself?
Antagonist.
Yeah, a bit of both. Trying to redeem yourself slightly. Beautiful. Thank you, Patema. And then we have Juanjo. You're playing Rojo.
Me?
Yeah.
I am Juanjo. I am playing Robo Johnny, a robot that's very troubled. He has gone through a lot, and he's just going along and questioning why is he even there. He has a lot of anger issues. He just got his emotions back, if I remember right. He's got nerves up in his robotic body, and he's trying to manage all those emotions inside.
Beautiful. Wow. Damn. It's pretty. He has a nervous system now as well, right?
Yeah. He has a heart and veins and nerves. You said I don't even know. A bunch of stuff is going up in there.
I'm just adjust my volume. Maybe I should be louder now. Okay, cool, perfect. That was spot on. Thank you very much. And then we have David playing David.
Hi, I'm David, and I'm playing David. And I have one eye now since a couple weeks ago, which you might have been here for. And I'm dealing with that and with these losers. Except for Amy, who's great and a good mother. But she's not here yet, so I cry for my lack of mother.
I need an adult.
For being with these guys.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. That's spot on. I'm actually just doing some volume. Okay, perfect. There we go. Oh crap! I just canceled the music. Whatever, it's fine. Beautiful. Thank you very much, David. And then we have Cameron. Playing Cameron.
Come back to me on Instagram.
What?
Oh wait, fuck!
I just saw your story.
Hi.
Hey Cam.
Hi, I'm Cameron, and my mic quality is bad because I'm on my phone because my computer is updating Windows. Woo woo. I play the wild magic sorcerer and Titan warlock Cameron. I'm a half-ton gold bastard and used to be an enemy, but now I'm a friend, kind of.
Yeah. Beautiful. That was great. That was spot on.
Very good.
That was a really good introduction. And then we have Amy, who will be joining us later, and it'll be her last game in Ireland before she goes. So.
Did I hear her?
Did I hear Amy? Was that Amy? No, it's someone's.
Yeah, that sounded
No,
like it was
that was
Amy.
me.
That was a good. That was a good
You
impression.
sound like
Amy
you
makes
do
this
anxious
wonderful
Amy very well.
She's here in spirit.
I channeled her.
Beautiful. And my name is Gabriel Galway. I'm the DM. I write the story, and I put all the nasty stuff and everything out in front of these wonderful people, and they deal with what I
Some
chuck
dead
at them.
bodies.
Yeah. And yeah, you guys have been playing through this game for about 3 years. You're all now level 18. To do a quick recap, I guess, to try to summarize it all in a nutshell. I don't know how far back I should go. Will I go all the way back? Do we have time for that? Does anyone have the patience for that?
Maybe skip the Cyberverse.
Okay, so you guys have all come from the Cyberverse. You come from the future version of Earth. You've come to this fantasy world where you've all tried to adapt into this situation. A large army started approaching from Jotunheim, which you took out, which was led by the Ice King, who I won't mention any names, but the Winter King came along. You took out his entire army, and then you went on a quest to try and. God, that was ages ago. What were you trying to do? Travel across Gostar to get Bergenbrow, and also find some more eyes and look for one of Titus's daughters. Anyway, he went on a big
Which we all intended to do as a team, and not
Yep.
go off on our own. We're all team players.
This is the ultimate team. Everyone is everyone's very strong here as a whole.
Our team of lone wolves.
Yeah.
Stupid.
All very powerful wolves as well. World Breaker wolves. Oh, that's a good title for the group.
No, we're already the beta.
You're already the
No,
Potamus
don't
Beta
do it,
Questers.
please.
So you went on a big journey. You traveled through the Thunder Plains. First through the Vale. Traveled through the Vale, and you came to notice that the entirety of Gostar is slowly being infected by this just flames. It's slowly being coated in lava and scorched lands, which is all due to a bunch of these transmutation cubes placed all along the borders of Gostar itself, which have been kind of splitting up Gostar into 6 segments, and transmutating the entire world into a big fiery plain, due to Lucy, the Fire Queen, the Red Queen, in the leader of the Fire Nation. So, ignoring that though, you continued on. You didn't really try to stop it. You continued on through the Thunder Plains. You had other priorities. You came to eventually a shack, an old inn in the middle of these in the Thunder Plains, which was run by a couple of vampires. You decided you wanted to try to help these 2 vampires who had a magical book, and in that book it allowed you to write any spell you wanted. One of the vampires wrote a spell to reverse vampirism, and Potema offered her blood. When she did, Titus was already trapped and kind of using her like a what's his name, Voldemort.
Conduit.
Yeah, we'll go with conduit. You were basically a conduit for his soul. You released his soul into the body of one of the vampire's daughters who was running the place, and Titus took over her body. He took off. You made a pact. Titus was going to help you, and you weren't going to kill him. If you did, he would take over Amy's body. He took off. You continued on. You went to a lovely fair. You fought a bunch of demons, and eventually you saw through Titus's eyes, and you noticed that he had been captured, as has everyone that you've met in Gostar. They're all imprisoned in Lucy's giant castle in the Fire Plains, which is impossible almost to get into, because if you go in there, you kind of burst into flames. So you gotta kind of figure a way to get in there first. In the meantime, you've decided to try and stop Lucy and try to stop all this chaos that's happening. You're going to go and look for 3 wishing coins. You've already been promised 2 by a character called Ramshax, who's a very mysterious, weird, creepy character, and he just wants a bunch of these glass crystal tears. If you give him those, he'll give you 2 of these coins. There's 1 more coin. If you collect all 3, you can make any wish you like. this last one is currently in Star Platinum, where you all are, and you've been invited to a masquerade there, and you're going to try to get to the masquerade, try to steal the coin, get the other 2 coins, make a wish, and hopefully solve all your problems. So, recently you've been shopping all around. Cameron, you've been apprenticing with a blacksmith. David, you've lost an eye. A lot has happened to you. And you now have a big goopy black eye. Rojo,
Have to be goop.
it is. It's constantly moving, and there's little tiny tentacles trying to creep out constantly.
Delicious.
Rojo, you got a paint job. You're now in a tux. Spray
yeah.
painted onto your body. Patema, you've been kind of just doing typical Patema stuff, fucking around and everything else. You earned a bunch of money. You borrowed some money from Cameron, and then you've given some money back. And Amy has been looking for a diamond.
I haven't given that back to him yet.
Not yet. And Amy, who we'll get to later, has been searching for a diamond all over the place. But she's currently off. She's currently away at the moment. And the last we left off, Cameron, you were currently in the blacksmith, still forging Edward into a dagger. David, you've been yeeted back and forth to the Space Wizard games several times, and you have watched twice now David blink in and out of existence, both Rojo and Patema. Amy is not here currently. She's off now looking for another shop, we'll say. She'll be meeting you later. Cameron, you're currently in the blacksmith. And the day is coming to an end. Tomorrow is the last day before the masquerade, for you to do anything else that you want to get up to in the town. And we're going to hop back in here as David, you blink back into existence, now with a new magical seal around your eye to stop it spreading permanently, hopefully. And you fall in front of Rojo and Patema. And we'll jump back in there.
Guys,
Why do you keep doing that?
Jesus fucking Christ, David. Stop. You need to stop doing that.
I'm not doing it by choice. It's some
How can you-
stupid
you can't-
space
you can't-
wizard. Bastard.
Oh, the Space Wizards?
Yeah, they took me again. I shot one of them though. He's still alive, I'm pretty sure. But it doesn't matter. That's not important right now. We need to find the guy whose arm went grey. We need to. You see my eye? This isn't good. We need to find him and potentially chop off his arm. And I mutter that.
Nice. I want to do that part. I mean,
You want to go find, what was his name again?
The great violence.
The magic guy, the blind guy.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
Arm
Optim. Optim was the name he gave you.
Oh, Optim Eyes. That
Yeah.
was it.
Optim's
Eyes
yeah, I was trying to remember what the pun was. Okay, let me just cast Dream real quick and then I'm good to go.
Beautiful. How do you want to flavor this Patema?
It's when I cast Dream.
Mm.
Can I do it in like a ritual circle or something?
Yeah, absolutely. You tell me how you want to do it.
Think about the changeling that I saw in the Space Wizards tournament and send them the dream.
Beautiful.
Should I read the dream out?
Up to yourself if you want to or not. Yeah,
It's time consuming, you know.
I don't mind. You can try to summarize it if you want. What kind of elements do you want to
summarize it because it's in a different stream anyway.
Yeah. So if you you basically kind of summarize the raw elements of this dream, and then their subconscious will take over the rest.
Yeah, so I want them to dream about this battlefield that they're on, and fighting alongside Xavier or Xavion, who obviously I don't know their Xavion in that universe. So in the dream I'll just send the Xavier that I know.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have the dreamer like appear on the horizon, and pull the world towards them, and blast all of the enemies they're fighting on the battlefield with their laser, the beholder eyes or whatever. And have this Rael guy like be kind of getting confused and getting everything getting really like quiet and sound kind of starting to disappear. And then Xavier like grabs him and like screams at him to run, and Xavier is like melting away because he gets shot by the lasers and stuff, and Rael just runs away and kind of gets lost in the vacuum of space, running from this massive like eyeball tentacle creature.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
That's kind of a summary of the
That's
dream.
that's a pretty good summary. Pretty full on summary, and I can imagine it's up to yourself if you want. Like as you are crafting this dream, you're kind of pulling wisps and elements, and these projections float up in front of you as you have your eyes closed, fabricating them in front of you and whipping them all together into these moving images. Before David and Rojo, before you kind of then compile the entire thing into an orb, you crush it, and a light shoots up from your hand up into the sky. And for a second, you hear a familiar voice inside your head. Patema, you fear me this much. I'm flattered. But it'll all be over soon. And your vision returns. You come back to reality. And you know that dream has been sent off there into the multiverse to hopefully reach that changeling paladin.
Oh.
And somewhere in the world, somewhere in another universe, another alternate timeline, that paladin has that very dream and has woken up in a cold sweat.
Nice. I guess I don't know that it's worked or not, though.
You get a hunch. You get a hunch that it reached someone. It reached the target. You're just not sure how it's going to affect them now.
Yeah.
Alright. Perfect.
Okay. I'll
Beautiful.
I can't like dust my hands off.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll just dust one hand on my
Oh
shoulder,
yeah, you true.
and I'll be like, okay, I'm ready to go. Let's go see this blind guy.
Hey, I met another Xavion. He wasn't our Xavion.
Yeah, I met him as well.
Did you? Wow, he's
Yeah, with those other people at the space
very
wizard.
cocky. Definitely not our Xavion.
This one was a sheep.
This one that I met was a sheep, and then he wasn't a sheep. But our Xavion was also a sheep at one point. But this guy, everything seems to have gone right for him. Just kind of sad for some reason. I can't tell why.
You guys are insane. I never get bored with it.
Beautiful. All right. So a lot of you start heading off towards Optim Eyes Enchantments.
Yeah, let's go
So,
see Optimize.
Okay. So
Is there like sorry?
Yeah,
Daniel, is there like a breakfast buffet or something in Freddy's hotel?
not in Freddy's. No, it's a pretty dismal spot actually. Like it's really worn down. It's just a big, empty, wide, white space with that he uses for a gallery.
I sold for this place.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's kind of he's barely keeping it as well with the expenses of everything in Star Platinum. But give me a perception check.
To see if I find breakfast.
Yeah, to see if you've noticed anything as well, like coming to and from there.
Oh, fuck. I have a good modifier for this, I think. Oh, I do. Wow, that's an unnatural 20.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you would have seen then just around the corner from his place. There is Mr. Mario's all you can eat always buffet.
Okay, can I just go in when we get down like out and just like pop in and grab like a sandwich or
Yeah, absolutely.
like an
you can.
orange or something?
Yeah. So as you pop in, it is there's just I don't have an image for this, but there are just rows and rows of counter spaces, and they just have this endless supply of every food that you can ever imagine.
Oh, can I get a grapefruit actually?
Yeah, you can. So as you pop in, there are, I'd say, about a dozen very short, stout people with heavy, dark mustaches, all with their hair combed to the sides. They all look absolutely identical, and in unison, as you come in, they say, "Well, hey, welcome to Mario's. Please, get a seat."
Oh,
And a bunch of
Well, I
Marios
don't
start
want to sit
approaching you.
down or stay. I just want a grapefruit.
A grapefruit, no problem. That'll be a silver piece, please.
I will give him a gold piece because I still don't understand this currency.
Perfect. So a bunch of these Marios, one of them takes a gold piece, a bunch of other Marios are passing a grapefruit between themselves, eventually pass it to you, and the other ones are now passing up the change for the gold coins, and they place 9 pieces of silver in your hand. Your grapefruit!
Despite the pressing nature of going to meet Optin, this is weirdly stressing me out. Just seeing like this excessive waste of money.
Way! Yeah! They start doing cartwheels.
9 silver.
Your change and your grapefruit. They put a little sticker on that has like a little cartoon graphic of Mario's face. And they just slap it on the front. And that's me, so you always remember, Mario's is the place to get your food. Bye! And they all start doing hey, backflips and jumps all out of your way.
Fuck yes. I want to eat there every day.
Do you eat now? Do you have a stomach as well as all those other bits?
I cannot find my mouth.
I always hunger.
Vengeance.
Alright, we handed the change, you got your grapefruit. Anything else you'd like to do? Anyone else want some food?
I'm fine.
I'll get a breakfast roll, it's been a long night.
Yahoo! Hey, whoa! They start flipping around and start putting together a whole roll for you. A fresh breakfast roll for the man! Hey! 3 copper pieces, please. Not 3 silver.
That was cheap.
Shit, one of the Marios just like slaps the other one's like, "Oh, you motherfucker!" and starts strangling him on the floor in front of you and just gorge his eyes out, and a few of the other Marios start dragging him into the back room.
I chuckle a little and hand him the silver, and I go, "Thank you, I needed that." Yeah, there you go.
3 silver, please. 2 more silver pieces.
There you go.
Thank you! They start flipping backwards again. A nice hot breakfast roll. Made from some meat that you don't actually recognize, but it's more or less a breakfast roll. A little saltier. Bits of seaweed in it.
Hey, Patema. No, actually,
Yeah?
hey, Rojo.
Oh no.
Yes.
Could you, and I'm gonna try and hand him like a little bit of rasher. It's like, could you just take this and hold it up to and I'm gonna like lift the scarf where the eye hole is and see if anything will eat it.
Just shove it in there.
You just shove it in, so as you shove it in, all these black tendrils now start to run up your own finger.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm going to get you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Sure
Ah,
thing.
shit.
Oh yeah.
I should have thought.
That is a 11.
11? Ooh, okay.
Yes.
So as that happens, the black tendrils now start to move up your entire hand. You hear this crunching sound at the back of David's eye,
Shit,
and you start to pull your hand back, but the black tendrils continue to stretch out from David's eye. And eventually, they just snap back, and the tendrils now just go right under your circuits, all below the metal casing on your hands, and you can feel them now moving around, covering your entire body.
Can I like hit my arm with my other arm?
Yeah, you just start punching the arm. It is your smaller arm, I'll say, but you just start punching the other arm. It starts tweaking and breaking, but then all of a sudden you kind of just lose complete control from your hand for a moment, and it just drops limply to your side. You can still feel, though, this like slithering below the surface of your metal plating, slowly wrapping around your kind of the top of your wrist and all through your hands and fingertips.
I'll grab David with my other arm by the collar and raise him up and be like, "What have you done to me?"
Man, I thought you were. I thought you'd be okay. It's
Okay, fine. No, I know what to do. He'll toss David aside, and he'll try to go outside and find the most empty place that he can find.
All right. Yeah, give me a quick perception check.
Sure. Well, that's a nat 1.
Now, one, there's a lot of people that you're kind of bustling through, but eventually you kind of go down an alleyway. There's a lot of people still bustling, but you think you're kind of tucked away from most people.
I mean, sure. my intention is to explode. To kill whatever it is.
Well, we can say, yeah, you kind of head down this alleyway. There's no one in sight that you're currently in. You're just dragging David around, and you're gonna.
No, I tossed David aside before going out.
Oh, I see. You're going into this alleyway. I got you. Yeah, cool. So you do. Roll for the damage, I guess.
Sure. This is like essentially a fireball.
Yeah,
I
centered. Yeah, with you at the center. Yeah.
That is 15.
Okay. 15. As you do come around the corner and you do explode, that at the last second you catch in the corner of your eye just a glimpse of two people who are just behind a dumpster, two kind of just poor beggars kind of hiding, and they immediately, the blast goes off and incinerates the two of them. It also blasts and crushes the two walls either side of you, bursting inwards this massive gorge where Mario's is. And as the door kind of flies open, you now see, and as you calm down and you kind of come back to and take in your surroundings, you see the two scorched bodies that are in the alleyway, but also looking at Mario's. There's just a bunch of Mario's now just looking at you like wide-eyed, and there's a few burnt corpses of Mario's, and other Mario's are hey flipping over and like dragging the bodies off like, no worries, what the fuck. Please don't kill us.
Funny little men. I did not intend for this to happen.
That's okay.
It's just bye. Just walk away.
It's like, holy shit. Is everyone else okay? It's a lot of clones gone. Oh fuck.
Just ignore the charred remains. It's fine. Ciao ciao.
Cool. So your body camps down. That thing's been stored up for a long time as well. So like there's like you just destroyed that alleyway, either side of the walls.
Did I regain my hand though?
Looking down at your hand, it's still red hot at the moment. You can still feel there is something moving, and it doesn't seem to be affected by.
Wait, is it gone from David's eye?
No, it's still in his eye.
Oh right, it's just spread.
For fuck's sake, I wasted a fire.
But your hand, looking at your hand, parts of the metal, it's like there's a rust starting to form over the metal, but it's like this dark blue rust.
Oh, weird. Well, that was fun.
For people to not touch me. Great.
David, should we get Cameron before going to Optims, or what are we doing?
Actually,
at Optims?
yeah, we might need some.
Are we gonna have to kill him?
I'm hoping we don't have to kill him.
Okay.
I hope we don't have to kill me.
No.
Hey! Talking about killing another person. Very David.
No. Been trying to enter for the past minute, being like, no.
Hello, Amy.
Hola.
What do you mean? I've been here the whole time.
You have. In fact, Amy is now kind of backtracking as you've heard this massive explosion go off, and you now come back to return to the others. You're only a little ways up the road, and after seeing the explosion, you've kind of hurried back to join the others, and you can see Rojo is playing with his hand.
Amy, we're gonna go kill a blind man.
Kill him.
No.
Oh my God.
It's been 5 minutes. No. Of course, I understand why we're killing the blind man, but if we could just refresh it for Lion Cat, who has been asleep for the past little while, that would be great. If we could explain it to Lion Cat why we're doing that.
Oh, well, I don't
I
know
know.
why we're doing it.
Oh. So this is not premeditated.
I don't know.
This is
It's
just a
like
choice.
David knows more than I do, but I don't want to know. You know, the more I know, the more at risk I probably am from some other sort of like the goop in David's eye just got in Robo Johnny's hand. So like, I don't know what's happening. Let's just kill the guy. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
David has all the answers. He'll explain everything on the way.
Yeah. And then
Perfect. Right.
yeah. I'll explain that I met another Zavion and that he was ultra cool, and I didn't like him as much as our Zavion, and he helped me fix my eye. So I guess that's nice. He helped me. Sorry, he helped me stop it from spreading. My eye is still goop. And
Yes.
Does
he
it stick
explained it
together like conjunctivitis in the morning?
No, it's more like an evil entity god thing.
Much
You know,
different than
a little bit worse. Just a small bit worse.
You wouldn't have an
So,
eyelid
yeah, we
anymore,
gotta
actually.
go find this guy.
It would just be this
Sorry?
pit. You wouldn't have an eyelid anymore. It would just be this pit of black goop in your eye socket.
Nice.
Cool.
Kinda
I need to
moves
get an
every
eye
now and
patch.
again.
Can we pick up an eye patch?
We
today?
can say you can pick up
You
an eye
guys
patch
don't
along
mind?
the way. You can find Pirates or Us, and you can collect an eye patch in there for like a copper piece.
I want your most contrived eye patch, please. I want it to
Contrived.
look very fancy and needlessly complex.
Well, my friend, you've come to the right place. And this very pirate-like
pirate.
individual
Don't like
brings out a crystal suitcase that he puts on the counter and opens it up, and all this dry ice kind of flows out of the case, and you now see a list of 3 different eye patches. One has the literal sea moving inside of it. One has a lightning stormy cloud, rumbling thunder, all this kind of stuff that's constantly going off. And the other one is the shores of like a tropical beach.
I'll take number 2, please.
Right, you are. That'll be 2 gold pieces, please.
Sure, here you go.
Thank
I
you
love
very
that.
much.
This was my breakfast was more expensive than this. Thank you.
Okay. Yar. That was a good one.
You're a good pirate.
I am. I've changed my voice halfway through. We're not used to
In
people.
the morning.
Good luck on your shenanigans, matey.
Thanks. Bye.
Enjoy the storms. And you head off. Okay, so you got your breakfast. You've got your eye patch.
My eye is held shut by the magic of an ancient evil. You don't see me crying about an eye patch.
We all
And
got our
seven.
moment. Okay? This is new.
The Dreamer is so last season.
Yeah.
You want an iPad? We can go back.
No, I don't want an eye patch. I'm not.
Oh, please get an eye patch for your forehead.
Get a bandana.
That's-
Just give her a bandana.
That's a scar. It's not an eye hole.
I'm pretty sure that's an eye hole. I'm gonna try and poke her eye hole.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, fuck. No, wait, no, I don't do that.
You go near it. You come back. It does look like you could have probably shoved a finger in there, but it's kind of scabbed over. All right. So unless there's anything else, we can head over to Hellforges.
Hellforge.
Yeah. So you make your way back here.
Yes, this is where. Yes, okay.
All right. We'll say Freddy. What's his name is not here. Why isn't Amy here? Let me go back to the
She just haven't damped in yet with her magic cloak.
It's true.
Has anyone never been to the blacksmith?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah,
No,
Amy,
no.
I've got Wolverine claws now. Surprise.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
It's
Like
the most
proper that
annoying-
you can like come in and out, or just out all the time?
No, in and out.
Quick one.
Didn't you get the
Right.
Assassin's Creed blades?
No, it was a toss-up between the Assassin's Creed blade and the Wolverine claws, and we're like, no, we'll get the Wolverine claws.
without
And you'll appreciate it.
Wolverine's, Like, without his healing ability, this is going to be quite painful.
Well, they're gold,
The
and I can already like pull gold out of my body, so
Oh.
it's
Yeah, he's already made of gold.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a
Yeah.
very soft version of Wolverine. He's like an
Yeah.
ED.
Wolverine. Woo Wolverine.
Wolverine. Oh my lord. Alright, so you guys eventually come back into this, the Hellforges, where you can see now the guy is now sharpening off this very normal, very unassuming looking dagger. But every time he shaves off and smooths and sharpens a little bit of it, there's a small little groan coming from the dagger. Cameron, you've been working with him like all night, like constantly chatting
Really
and
disturbing.
updating him with been updating him with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, PlayStation games, all the like, and so you come into the room now. Cameron's kind of just tidying away some bits for him, and he's there sharpening the blade, and he's like,
So then Thanos reaches into Vision's forehead, right? And you're not gonna believe what the fuck he does.
He fucking rips the fucking thing clean out of his head, doesn't he?
You fucking got it, man.
Oh, the fucking prick! What a fucking cunt! Right, well then what fucking happens, he probably drops dead, I assume. That's his power source after all.
Do you know what?
Sorry,
we'll
yeah.
save that for later. Yeah,
Fair fucks. Yeah, fuck. What the fuck's going on? We're here just talking about venture shit and all that. How the fuck are you all doing? What the fuck's going on?
This is a lot of aggression.
Oh no, he just sounds like that. He's a nice guy.
That's my fucking voice, ain't it?
Oh, we just came here to get Cameron. Is he finished his chores?
Fucking he can go out to play. I have no fucking fucks about that.
Thanks, Mortar.
Yeah, hey, Kim. I don't know what the fuck to do with this sentient dagger, so I'll give it to you. There
Oh,
you are.
sick. I kind of just hold it by like my fingertips because I know it's Edward. I'm like,
You just gonna hold it?
You got a spare sheath around?
Yeah, no problem, mate. I've got one just to fit, and it's like a sheath that has like a little tuxedo drawn onto it, like kind of like made out onto the sheath. So when you slide it in, the hilt comes up through the top, almost like a head.
Oh, great! He'll be dressed to the knives.
You fucking funny bastard.
Joke in there somewhere. I know there is.
That's a powerful fucking weapon. That thing can cleave through anything, and I mean fucking anything, man. Except that hilt. I've put a fucking. I'll probably fucking cut through that if you mess around with it too much. So yeah, I've put a few enchantments on that the old hilt, but fucking who knows if that's gonna fucking that's a fucking powerful sentient dagger if I've ever made one. Shit,
I'll
I'm gonna
keep
go.
it in mind.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mortar.
No problem. I'm gonna go play some cricket 2017 now.
Oh, sick. I'll keep an eye out on any memorabilia for you. I hear back from Anton, I'll come back.
You fucking got it, man. Well, have fun with the fucking dagger.
I'll like give him a firm handshake, take the dagger, and walk out to the guys. So, what's the plan here? And I'm still just kind of awkwardly holding Edward dagger like a new puppy. Like
So we have to go kill a blind guy.
Cool.
Chop his arm off.
Why?
Or well, we have to chop his arm off.
We don't have to kill him
If we
and
have
chop
to
his arm
kill
off.
him, we can kill him. If it's easier to just kill him.
We gotta chop his arm off and probably bury it in concrete or something.
Is it a certain blind guy or any blind guy will do?
No, we met him before. It's where David got his little boots.
This
These
isn't
little
so cold,
booties.
Cameron.
Well, he just came in saying we have to kill a blind guy.
No, the guy that David got his little booties off of. The ones with the wings.
Yeah, that's just Patema being Patema. She's just you know straightforward, but also.
So we have to
very
kill
confused.
a specific guy who is also
We don't
blind.
have to kill him. We need to cut off his arm though.
Okay, we have to dismember a specific guy who happens to be blind.
And it's all because he
Do
helped
we have
them.
a reason, or just this is
Yeah,
something
yeah.
you feel strongly about, or
Is it the ride or die situation? Just take my word
So
for
we
it.
don't
Let's
cut
go.
off his arm.
Yeah, I think
He'll
it's something to
die.
do with space wizards or something.
oh
Wait, who dies?
wait,
He'll die, and then he'll infect others, and all this shit.
okay,
Oh,
Another.
fine, I guess.
There's too much to say. Do not touch his arm. Don't let his arm touch you.
Oh, because
Sorry,
it'll get.
Mojo.
Look, Cameron, poke David in the eye. Watch this.
No, don't. No, you can't.
Jesus
Don't
Christ.
watch this.
I don't want to touch David in the eye.
Roll-
can
roll-
I
roll
just
with Johnny.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna take
Do it, it's
the
fun.
sword of Cameron and just put it into the starry dimension place. Just to
What are
keep
you
safe.
taking? Oh, Edward
Do you
dagger.
want me to mind Edward, or do
Yeah,
you want to
please.
hold Edward?
Yeah, I have no use for Edward.
Hey, Edward.
Look,
There's
after
no
30
response.
After 36 straight hours of hearing him groan every time we shave off a bit of material, I don't want to be near him right now.
Yeah,
Did you
for
like
sure.
your dagger or?
Oh yeah, he's a dagger now. He's just 100% dagger.
Okay.
He's just exposition and dagger. That's all he is now.
Yeah. We have a dagger that can cut through anything. So, oh, be careful with your cloak. I kind of say that to Amy as I hand her the dagger, and she's like store it away. I was like,
Oh yeah, because
Fair
maybe it
point.
can cut through reality if it can cut through anything.
Nah,
Can
fucking that'd be
Dagger
sick.
Edward communicate in any way?
Are you going to try to communicate with the dagger to try to find out?
Oh, I'm just not sure how sentient daggers work.
At
but
the
I was
moment.
also just gonna
You know what you
got
know?
it tuned to him.
Yeah, I just don't want him to destroy my cloak. I'm just letting him know in advance that it's like a safe place. You know,
Okay. Yeah,
just
yeah.
so he doesn't destroy.
Yeah, give me a persuasion check.
So fair. That's actually a
On the,
solid
on,
one.
on the dagger.
Yes. Okay, so that is a 26.
26.
To persuade the
Give
dagger.
and now give me an insight check.
Insight is that is 17.
The dagger appears to understand.
I knew you would, Edward.
Seems like a sharp kind of guy.
Hey!
Enjoy yourself.
Beautiful. So you're popping him into your cloak?
Yeah.
All
for
right.
safekeeping.
So you pop it in there, and it disappears into the stars.
I'll go up to Amy as I give her the dagger and be like, "Hey Amy, watch this," and I'll whip out the claws. I was like, "I thought you'd appreciate these."
So with that, these golden claws now form
Not a
out of
poop,
his
it's
hands.
a snicked. It's a snicked
No.
noise.
Yeah, snicked.
Snicked noise.
Wonderful. Beautiful.
That's very impressive, Cameron.
Oh
Good
shit.
job.
When is this masquerade thing? Time kind of gets fucky when you're in here whacking metal all day. How long has it been? How long do we have left till this party?
Tomorrow, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
tomorrow night. It's currently the night time now, so it's about 24 hours until the ball.
Yeah. Didn't I leave my armor somewhere to get it like looked fancy? Because I have the dragon scale armor, but didn't we try and make it so that it looks like military armor?
I
Is
fucking
what
got
you
that
ordered?
right here. Yeah. I've got it in the back. Actually, I was working that one when you taking nips.
Nice.
And he kind of
Put
pulls it all out, like brings it all out and kind of polishes it up. He's like, well, now this fucking material isn't stark platinum, but I did a few tweaks to make it, go across basically like the fucking thing itself. You got your emblems and everything else. This is some legal shit stuff. If anyone's asking where the fuck you got this from, you fucking then get it from me. You know what I'm saying, man?
Don't even know who you are.
Fucking this one, man. Yeah. You got fucking an adobe on my ass. He puts a blunt, like, on top of the armor, hands it all to you.
Nice.
I don't do this anymore. Anyone want this?
Yeah, fair fucks to you, mate.
You want it, Mortar? You want the doobie?
I don't have a mouth. I would like it. But I don't.
All right. You got like a CD-ROM tray, Rojo?
Can you give he tried to take it and shove it up his ass. The only compartment I know he
I'll
has.
just hand it to David and be like, all right, you try that.
Are you trying to shove it up your ass, Juana?
If I can acquire it, then yeah.
Give me a wisdom
I'll
saving
give
throw.
it to Rojo.
As you do, pop it up your ass. It kind of just like starts burning away up your ass because your whole insides are just made of like this burning engine. So it just kind of burns away up into your whole processor. Give me a wisdom saving throw as you take and consume this.
I'm not good at this.
My CPU fan. No.
That is an 18, sure.
Okay. You're pretty okay. You're not feeling any effects at the moment, currently.
He's weird as shit.
Mate, you're fucking.
Wow.
You're fucking Warforged or whatever the fuck. It'll affect you in weird ways. So fucking don't know what the fuck it'll do to you. Only time will tell, mate. Only time
Guys,
will
quit
tell.
smoking. We have a job to do.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
concentrate. We have to cut up a homeless man. Come on, let's go.
I love that it
I'll,
keeps changing.
Yeah, I'll give the fake military adornments to Amy just for safekeeping because I don't want to be walking around
What?
Star Platinum with fake Star Platinum military adornments. I don't have pockets.
It's a shit excuse. Be self-sufficient, you big old man thing.
I'm sorry, someone blew up my bag of holding. Like
Wasn't that you?
it might have been
Buy
me,
one.
but
We just got an eye patch from Pirates R Us. You can buy a bag of holding.
alright, fuck, fine. Jesus. Alright,
I mean, if you really want, I'll carry it till we get there to the bag of holding place.
Thank you.
I'll carry it. Just give me the stuff. I'll carry it. It's fine.
Are you actually physically carrying it, or are you putting it in your cape?
I'll put it in my cape. I'm not actually carrying it.
Yeah, I can physically carry it. It's just like not to be walking around with fucking fake military shit.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Perfect. So you the old
Yeah,
disappear
can we make a quick stop off to like bag of holdings, Aros?
Yeah, sure. We can say there's bags and boxes. The same place that David got his little tiny chest. His little lead box. So in here they have like a plethora of different bags on the back. Hello. Welcome to our bags and boxes, where we supply you with any bag and box you heart desires. How can we help you, young metal man? So strong.
Yeah. Hi. I'm kind of looking for just a small bag of holding. Nothing too crazy, like not backpack size. Just
Like
kind of a
like
belt pouch sort of thing.
Pocket of holding, perhaps. We've
Yeah,
got
pocket of.
boilers of holding. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Boilers, you know, the little pouches that you clip onto your pants.
Bandolier.
Bandolier, that's the one. Give you a discount, my boy, for that.
That's sick.
Bandolier of holding, you've got it. You want a shoulder strap, a hip pouch, a fucking ass pocket. You want a fanny pack of holding. Aye, you look like the fanny pack type.
No, I think like an over the shoulder sort of thing.
Over the shoulder.
Will do me fine.
Man satchel.
Maybe even something I can just clip on to like a sheath for a sword. You know, just a little clip-on pouch.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure you get something that's flame retardant.
Yeah. Oh.
Flame touch, no problem. I will say, with the little side pouches, you know, you got to, whatever you're putting in here, they gotta fit the rim. You know what I'm saying? They have a little bit of give, but you're putting anything large in here, you be careful. If you want something large now, you want a sack of holding. Now that's where the real money's at.
Get a portable hole.
Oh yeah, do you sell portable holds?
By God, do we ever? We have a few left
What a
in
fucking
stock.
suggestion, David. Thank you. That's way handier.
We got one of
Like a
them.
hanky.
Yeah, your big old blanket folded up, put in your pocket. Don't look
Yeah,
like you
then-
got pockets, but I'll give
Yeah.
you a portable hole. And
Yeah,
he
I'll
pulls
get a
out.
portable hole and then just a mundane belt pouch.
Perfect. We've got those all together. That's gonna put you at about, let's say 650 gold pieces, my boy.
Yeah, not a problem.
Alrighty then. Here we go. And he pulls out now this lovely thin black silk cloth that he kind of folds up and places on the thing, pops it into one of these pouches and hands the whole thing to you. There you go. There's your portable hole. And perfect. Yeah, this thing's going to get you... this is definitely good for lots of stuff anyway. That's what I can tell you. Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Take some
Thank
of the
you.
gold. Have a nice day. And
Do you
remember...
sell barrels of holding, or is there really a market for them?
No, we kind of specialize in bags and boxes. The portal... Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was just wondering.
You might want to head to Barry's Barrels for that one.
Are really a thing, or not?
It's more down the brewing side of things. If you go to any brewers or you go to like a Barry's Barrels is a few streets down if you want to head over there.
Does that have everything?
No, we're very busy. Let's go.
You do seem
yeah,
like a busy lot.
I'm just gonna slap down the hole. I'll ask Amy for the armor.
Yeah, there you go. You can
Yeah.
have it back.
No.
Ah,
Anyone else
one
have
of the
some
guards, I
miscellaneous-
see.
Yeah, it's my day off.
Ah, yeah. Oh, give me a deception
Anyone
check.
else have any stuff to throw in?
Yeah, could you put my 9 silver coins in there?
That is a 19.
19. Okay, cool. Perfect. No, that's fine.
Yeah. 9 silver.
Yeah, thanks.
You just want to
Really,
put
what
9
do you
silver
need
coins in
then,
this
Patemas?
big ass hole.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, there's so many different currencies. Like, it would be
Sure,
easier.
you know what? Do it. Why not? Yeah, just fucking throw it in. Just, why not?
And I'll get you your
Do it.
three grand.
Yeah. I totally forgot the name. It's like 3 G's in the hole. You mean?
Yeah, so I'll get you that once I.
Yeah, appreciate it.
it from like another mob boss or something.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah.
Right.
Well, do worry about it. You know, like I do want it back.
Yeah.
Take it.
Wonderful. So you toss in the
I will
9
teleport
coins.
you to prison if you don't hurry up. Come on.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay.
Alright.
No,
Put
what's
your
the
hole
slime guy
away.
look like? Oh yeah, I'll put my hole away.
Stop flaunting your hole around the streets.
Or
Okay, that's
Deep in
all.
hole.
Alright, so you start heading over to Optim's. Optim
Caverns.
Eyes Enchantments.
Ah, nice.
So, hop over there. Let's
Um,
more or less everyone hold up. We'll get
Oh,
rid
I
of-
remember this guy.
Yeah, hold up. We'll hold on, get rid of this
Freddy's
puppy.
not here.
Hold
Yeah.
up.
Is Freddy not dead?
No, I got hold up. Bear with me.
What?
No, he's not dead.
Freddy's not dead.
It's so hard to tell these days with how many NPCs that we've killed.
There you are. Woo. Okay, so you kind of eventually come to the outside of Optim Eyes Enchantments. It's currently closed at the moment.
Oh, I guess we
Oh,
come tomorrow.
Damn.
Oh no!
Came at
What will we
lunchtime.
ever do?
Oh.
He's
What will this
probably
wooden
sick.
door?
He's probably in bed. We need to find him. It doesn't matter where he is.
Is he the homeless man? Who's the homeless man?
He's not homeless. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't
We
know.
just
who-
said yeah, we just said he was. No, we just said he was
Killing a
blind.
homeless man.
God, Amy.
Someone mentioned homeless at some point.
I don't think they
you're
did.
tripping.
He mentioned homeless.
Oh, Juan who killed homeless men. Sorry.
That's the
Dylan.
one.
yeah.
Oh,
Already
yeah,
killed
that
two homeless
time.
men.
Yeah.
I knew someone did something to someone that was homeless. Never mind.
Yeah, we're not monsters.
Will I do a bit of recon and just check the place out to see where he is?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Well, no. I see what I was gonna do. Right.
Okay.
I was gonna summon Chompy and send Chompy in because Chompy's ethereal, and Chompy
True.
can just fly around, and I can look through Chompy's eyes.
Ah, very nice. Yeah, absolutely. So I will get you to. There's Jumpy.
Woo!
Beautiful artwork.
There's a reason I'm the leader of the group.
So,
We'll summon Chompy in.
as you kind of just cut into your arm and summon Chompy as it takes away some of your actual physical energy to manifest itself. Probably the spectral purple shark summoned in front of you there. Just begins swimming through the air.
Yeah, and I'll have him. I'll look through his eyes, and I'll just I'll wrap my tentacle arm around Robo Johnny to keep myself like upright,
Okay.
and I'll look through because I can only look through Chompy's eyes.
All right. So give me a stealth check.
For Chompy.
Yeah.
Oh, Chompy. That's a 9.
9. Okay, good to know. So Chompy phases through the wall, begins to now swim through this entire room. Give me a perception check as Chompy comes into this room.
Chompy.
Or yeah, you can use your own perception for this, but or you can use Chompy's. I don't know.
Oh, I'll use mine.
Hmm.
And that is a 19.
19. Cool. So as Chompy does come through this wall, everything for a split second looks as though it's unchanged. The only thing that is changed is the blue glowing triangle, that pyramid that was in here, is no longer there. But there is a slight shimmer over everything around this room, and as soon as you kind of focus in on it, you realize it's some sort of illusion. And as soon as you do focus in on that, the entire room now reveals its true form, and you can see it's absolutely destroyed. There are bookshelves tossed around the entire place. There's desks smashed and look like they've actually been hurled against walls. There's giant claw marks, not giant, but human-sized claw marks all over the walls. Bits of tiles have been ripped up from the ground. There's craters all over the place. It looks like something just lay waste to this entire place. And there is, from here as well, there's just all these kind of shelves, all the enchanted items and everything else, and then there's a back room further up the stairs that seems to be closed.
Okay, can I go into the back room?
Sure. So as you do kind of phase through the wall, you know, before you even get in there as well, you start to hear moans coming from it. Just, no, what are you? What are you? I don't like this at all. Please stop. And you come through the wall, and as you do, you see the man known as Optim inside there. And he is currently just clutching his hand. He's sitting just in this completely blank room. There are apart from these lead shelving units all around him, which all have their doors closed, he's now sitting in the center of this room on a wooden chair, grasping his wrist, and his entire arm is completely black, and the flesh is falling off the body. You can see bits of bone and hair growing from it. He's got long, elongated fingernails, and he's just clutching it, and he seems to be carving with some sort of long crystal in the shape of like a pencil almost. He's carving runes into his wrist, and as you do phase through the wall, he kind of just his face darts towards you, and he says, who is it? Who are you? I know you're there.
Can I get Chompy to just kind of fly around randomly and just go like
Yeah, absolutely.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna pop back to the others outside.
Okay.
It's like, oh yeah, he's in there. He's in the back room. I have Chompy running distraction.
The man we're gonna kill is in the back room? No, cut up.
Yeah, he's looking
Killing.
pretty bad. He's fucked up his arm.
I thought his arm was already fucked up. That's why we're chopping it off.
Well, it looks worse than when I saw him.
Should I just burst in and rip it off, or?
Yeah, let's pop him on in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So the door's
B&E,
currently
let's
locked.
go.
Are you just breaking down the door? Are you actually picking the door? Or how are you getting in?
Could we? Yeah.
Just break down the door, yeah. I'm not
pick
trying to
locks?
open it.
Is there a single lock
Can
picker?
I see
on-
through the keyhole? Like, is there a keyhole?
There is a keyhole.
We pick locks? Like, who knows how to pick locks?
Oh, okay.
Why,
Yeah, I was
why
just gonna
where
say,
is
aren't you the
Robert
operative?
Johnny just like kicks it down?
Okay, give me a strength check for Road Johnny.
I can do that. I just don't.
That is
Is it just that we don't want to break the door?
16.
16. So with that, it breaks. It kind of goes in a little bit, but the bolts here, this door is pretty sturdy. It does kind of move in a little bit and pop slightly, but it hasn't come down the entire way.
Fuck. I can try again.
I'll help Robo Johnny
Okay.
with the shoulder if you want.
Go for it.
You wanna have Robo?
Yes, let's give it a 1, 2, 3.
So you can either
3, go.
each roll individually, or Rojo, you roll at advantage.
You want the advantage, Rojo? Hello?
I'll take the advantage. I'm good at it.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, so roll
You
twice.
just
Sorry,
have to think about it.
My mic fucked up for a second.
No worries.
Yeah,
Rojo, roll
my-
if you can do it.
I'm good
And
at
I'm
it.
gonna give him bardic inspiration.
Hey, so what is it? A D10 for that?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, you can.
Take guidance too if you want for flavor.
Let's see.
I don't think I can. I can curse you.
No, please.
Oh, that's-
Okay, that is 26.
Wow. Yeah. So with that, you just bust through the whole door. The whole door actually, which seems to be made of some sort of stone, just breaks open into pieces and shatters across the floor. And you find yourselves now in this same room. The majority of you would actually sense that it's actually covered in this illusion to make it look really nice and put together, where in reality it's being torn to bits.
Do we like the blind man? Just
Don't
wondering.
dislike him. He was actually pretty good to us.
He's a bit creepy, but
Oh, okay.
He's not
Then
creepy. You're
can I
creepy.
just reassure him as we enter that the loud bang? Would you be surprised that we're actually here to help? I know that was confusing.
So
Oh,
currently,
I don't know if we're really at a place where we can say that. I have Chompy flying around the back room.
yeah. So he's in the back room. You lot are currently in this big open room where he is, where he sells stuff. Yeah. Just so you know. So Chompy and him are in the other room. But you can now hear there's a bunch of crashing coming from that far room. And it's like, where are you? Get the hell out! And it's just like, well, another thing just crashes against the wall in the back room. Just
Optim, it's us. We're here to fix your arm.
give me a persuasion check with a disadvantage.
Sure. Do we know in character that he's a Kingsguard?
Oh,
Joke
yeah.
on you, I
You've
don't
not-
know what that is.
You don't know. No, you don't.
For me.
You were given a different. Yeah, there's a bunch of different names. His name didn't come up in that list.
Oh, okay, cool. It's an 18.
18. Okay. Everything goes quiet for a second. What the fuck did you do to me?
I didn't do it to you. You. I saw your eyes widen when you grabbed that arm and put it in there. You knew something about it. You withheld the information, and I saved you. You would have died. Look, come out here. Look at my eye. It's not just you.
It's
I hardly
not
did this
lying,
on
David.
purpose.
You look at shit.
Oh shit.
That's a bit insensitive, David.
Oh, you guys, you're not helping.
Like, he's probably really self-conscious about his
Guys,
condition,
shut
David.
up. Shut up.
I could hear
Look,
you laughing
we're
out
not,
there.
We're not really drowning in eyes out here ourselves.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah. And I'm missing 2 of 3, which is kind of a weird juxtaposition. David's got a loophole for an eye. Robert Downey's only ever had the one eye, and it's not even an eye. You know.
Yeah, no, fine.
Our average
So,
amount of eyes as a party is more than 2. So just,
Yeah, we
not
do have
more.
more.
It
Our
used to be.
current is less than 2.
Yeah, our current is less than 2. It's been a big change in the past couple of
Oh,
months.
this is so confusing
Is this-
for the blind man.
Is this a blind joke?
I'm just. Can I approach the blind man?
So he's behind a door currently, but yeah, you can. You want to go inside?
Just to make communication easier, because we're slagging him through a door about his disability at the minute, and
Okay.
I feel like he's got a lot going on.
I don't think being in the same room as him will help much. Like, it's not like he can still hear us.
He can see us.
Yeah, it's not like he can read our lips.
Yours better in there. Shut up. You know shit.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you-
fair.
Are you going in though? You're going into the room, or are you
I'll
just
wear
staying
it off
outside the door?
first.
Okay. Please, don't come in.
Hmm?
It's I don't know what this hand will do if you do come in. Please. I can talk to you,
I
but
feel
just
like you'll be fine.
stay on that. So give me a persuasion check again with a disadvantage.
Okay. Persuasion. 1 second. So sorry. Disadvantage is a solid 10.
Wow. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've locked the door. Please.
Yeah,
Do
that's
not
okay.
come in.
Don't worry about it. We didn't need it anyway.
We can talk from behind the door.
Yeah, totally.
What did your
Someone
friend
have
give
one.
me? Your friend, he had that hand. It caught my attention. I hadn't seen something like it before. What was it? Is this a prank?
Oh yeah, it's a prank. That's what this is. No, David, can you come up and explain?
Yep.
Well,
Come forward and stand beside Amy. I'll be like, I didn't know what it was either. I
As
gave
you
it to you so we could try and figure that out.
as you do also come up, your eye starts to burn slightly. The one that's missing.
I kind of reel back a little bit and clutch at my eye hoo.
What do we do with this?
Honestly, I think we have to chop your arm off.
Just like you cut out your eye?
I've got my eye. Well, I have no eye anymore. It's just negative space. It's too close to my brain. I'm afraid. I'll kill myself. Don't worry. I just have a few things to do first.
That would make sense.
I'm gonna go less of that, please.
Oh my God, Amy! By the way, and I pull out
In
a
front of your
diamond.
mother.
I got this for you. Here,
What did you get?
I've got a 5,000 gold's worth diamond.
50,000, is it?
This is such an unusual time for presents.
I know. I just remembered because I don't actually want to die, Amy, and I say that kind of muted. I don't want to die. I just don't want a big old hole in my face, you know. So
Yeah, so
If I
fair,
get-
so fair, so fair.
just a new body I'm looking for.
Um,
But you don't have to waste this on
yeah,
it.
I
But
can
this just
totally-
reminded me of it. I'm getting distracted.
I can do
Yeah,
two
sorry
we'll
about
talk
this,
about it.
Optum. We're talking about, like, making fun of your condition and, like, killing ourselves and stuff. Totally unrelated.
Right.
But we're gonna have to take that arm, my guy.
Yeah, it's not that
You're all
bad.
good.
You don't think I've tried cutting it off already?
I
No,
don't
I
know,
don't
but it's pretty
actually.
hard to do it yourself.
It,
Yeah, just give me a try.
Yeah, like you ever tried to cut something with only one hand? Way less power.
from
You ever
all
tried
of
to bite
you,
your own tongue?
one of you can make one more persuasion check with a disadvantage.
Who's good at that?
Fuck it, I want to do it. I am. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, you're speaking from personal experience, David. You do it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the one who wanted to find them. Fuck, we'll do it. 21.
I'm the one who's
So
had
21's my worst.
me.
Shut up, Patema. Look, we need to fix this because it's only going to spread. It'll only get worse. We can try and help you, but there's no way that you can do this yourself. This will only improve things, honestly.
Okay. What did you get in your roll?
21.
21.
Yes.
Okay. But only you can come in. And I can't promise that this hand won't try to destroy you if you do.
Then why not let more of us
Sorry,
in?
you broke up there. What were you saying?
Yeah, why do you feel like you can call the shots? We could just come in and take it.
Yeah, like we're trying to be nice here.
How
like,
are you-
spare you the whole dying thing by taking your arm.
How do you
But you're like,
propose
oh no.
to remove it?
2 people hold you down, 1 person chops it. Easy.
I've used simple blades. They don't work.
Yeah, we don't have simple blades.
I have a blade of Star Platinum.
We
plenty.
just got a new blade that can literally
just
cut
got
through
iron.
anything. You know, just saying, like
Gam, give
the thing
me a persuasion check.
It's gonna be a solid 27.
Shit. Okay. You just hear a long silence.
Yeah, makes sense, doesn't it?
Let's try. The door unlocks.
Alrighty. David, you wanna go in? You wanna be the one to, and I make little hacking motions with my arm.
I'll face palm and I'll say, yeah, all right, I'll do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is there any fabric around? We should probably wrap the arm. Last
like
time I
tourniquet?
cut something goopy. Look at what happened to me.
Yeah.
We should
there's plenty of
I've
fabric
got
around.
that covered. I've got my anti-magic scarf. I'll use that.
Okay.
We'll have to like tourniquet him. Actually,
Yeah.
David, just I wasn't there when you lost your eye, but does it bleed? Like, is there like risk of this guy bleeding out when we take his arm?
I'll cast a healing spell and just have it constantly going as you're chopping. I'll cast
cool.
healing spirit, so like
I have level 1 cure wounds.
Oh,
yeah.
conflicting dreams.
I'm not bleeding, Cameron, but we're trying to cut out the thing that is infected, so the chances are it'll be going to somewhere where there's still healthy blood vessels. So I'm afraid he probably
we need to cut
bleeding.
off where
So
it's good.
we're gonna cut the good bit. So we're taking him at the shoulder.
We need to go above
We'll see
the
it. I haven't seen
infection.
his arm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay. I'll hold him down. I got a fair bit of strength behind me, so I can.
You
hold
can be
him
ready
down.
to cauterize him if you need to.
Oh fuck yeah! Fire! Yeah.
Gabriel, will
But
there
yeah, I'll cast healing spirit beside it.
This week on the beta quest.
What was that, Patema?
while they're performing surgery in the back room, can I just kind of wander around the shop and see if there's anything like of interest that's not broken?
Yeah. Give me an investigation check.
We're playing doctor and robbers.
That's an 11.
All right. So
B&E and A&E. The beta questers.
looking around, you find a nice little gem. Wait, hold up. Actually, no. You find a bunch of these rings that have been scattered across the floor, and they're all the same, but they're these kind of. It's basically 2 arms linked around in a circle, then holding each other by the wrists, and there's about 6 or 7 of them scattered around the place.
Oh, okay. Are they magical?
They seem to be magical. Yeah, they have this slight dull glow about them. And typically what you've kind of started to realize as well with magical items is that, eventually that dull glow gets a little brighter if you do eventually attune to them. It's a sign that a magical item is lying dormant right now.
Okay. Pocket them.
Cool. Um,
So Optum, this is gonna suck.
Do not touch his arm. And I will say that with such stress in my voice.
No,
staring
I'm
him straight in the face.
I'll hold him down by the chest.
oh,
sort
so
of
you've gone in. You lot have gone in.
Yeah.
What's the marching order of you guys? Who's gone in first?
I'll
I guess
go
we-
in with David.
Yeah.
If he wants to take the lead, I'll let him. But I'll go. I don't really mind going in first.
Okay.
I'll have a mage hand up and
Through a
ready.
doorway with somebody else?
Huh?
Can you fit through a doorway with somebody else?
I don't mean like I'm gonna like fucking door jam with him.
I'm curious who's going through the door first.
See, now I'm worried about going in the room.
Well, I guess I'll go in first then. Jeez.
Alright, so as you do make your way inside, you open the door, his hand begins writhing and twitching all over the place. He's like, I'm sorry, can you give me a constitution saving throw as this black beam shoots out from the fingertips towards
Oh,
you?
totally. Yep, I could 100% give you one of those.
Oh, you even higher.
Nice.
than that.
That's gonna be a 29.
That passes, so you take half damage. So you take 25 points of necrotic damage as this shoots into your chest, like pulses and disperses all across your chest. I'm going to get you to make one more constitution saving throw as these black veins now begin to spread over, like this kind of dark blue rust begins to spread over your gold armor and down your rocky body.
24.
Okay, with that, the whole, as it does, it spreads across your armor, begins to heat up and burn away and just disappear into nothing like gold flames.
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
just seeing that, like him kind of come at me, I'll just try and like
that wasn't my
push
fault.
him back.
his eyes are wide, and give me a.
Yeah, I'll push him back and I'll cast Hold Person.
Perfect. No, that's he's not even going to resist, so you just have him held now.
Yeah, I'll summon some fiery chains and shackle him to the ground.
Cool. Nice.
Like, whoa.
Do I have Edward?
Should we have a plan, David, about what happens when we cut it off? Like, should we have it ready to like cast it or burn it, or what are we doing with it when it's cut off? So we don't have to come to
Oh, David
you know?
has a scarf.
I'm just gonna wriggle my shoulders a little bit.
Yeah,
and be like,
he had a plan there though. He wants to use Edward.
Yeah, Edward would be great, but I am gonna say this, guys. Be really careful. He fucking hurt. Like that was not a light hit.
That's what I mean. Should we be ready to throw it into a? Where's your portable hole? Could we throw it in the hole? Can it hurt us if it's in the hole?
I just bought this.
I have the chest. Don't worry. I'll put it in the anti-magic star, and then I'll send it to the pocket dimension with the chest.
Oh, you have a whole thing. Okay.
Yeah.
It'll ruin the new hole smell.
Don't worry, we don't have to use your hole. It's fine. We can use the chest.
That's the quote of the
I'll summon
game.
the chest and have it.
Okay,
I'll
so
summon the chest and I'll have it beside, ready to go.
There's already a hand in there, correct?
I actually thought that had disappeared, but yes, probably.
Okay.
Right. Well,
Oh,
I don't have to physically hold him down now.
Why can't you hold him?
Because I have a whole person on him. He's
just
Wait,
paralyzed in midair now with these gold
Yeah.
these gold fire shackles.
Oh god, yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, I just don't have to hold him. He's stuck there. You want to take out Edward?
As
Oh,
you're
yeah, of course, sorry.
discussing this as well, you're watching that the hand is now starting to spread, and it's now starting to glow this bright blue and green flame color, and it's starting to just pulse and radiate with this gold light. As the gold, that's not the gold light, the green and blue light now begins to travel over up his entire body.
Whereabouts is it to on his arm? Like
It's gone up like halfway up his forearm, and his his fingers are elongated as well. They're much longer than they are on the other hand.
Okay. So
Okay, I'm
like
gonna
mid bicep maybe.
Go for that.
So as you're coming up, his whole body, like half his body, is now covered in this bluey green light, and it's spreading really fast. He's like, I don't know what's happening. I can't feel my body anymore. I don't know where I'm going.
I'll call Edward out. I'll be like Edward, and then I'll take him out just so he feels involved. Like I'm not just. He has some autonomy.
He's in your hand.
Then I'll give the sword to David, but I'm also going to cast Healing Spirit beside the blind man, and then turn into a big werebear. Just if damage does happen, that I can shield and take some of it, a little bit.
Cool. Good to know. All right. So
Chompy is
you
up
cast.
there as well, just in case.
Yeah, Chompy's floating around as well this whole time. He's now rising up into the air. His arms and legs are being kind of like spread out, so he's all kind of easy to hit. David, you're running up the stairs. Well, we have the dagger in hand. You've cast the healing spirit right beside him. Nearly his entire body now is covered in this blue-green light. David, you go up to try to chop off this hand. Are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it at a distance with Mage Hand because I know what the experience is of touching these things.
Cool. Give me an attack roll.
Sure.
Don't spiff it.
That is 28.
28. And with that, you slice down, and he's not there. He disappears in a puff of green flames.
Did he like teleport, or was this an illusion the whole time?
You give me an Arcana check.
He can't teleport.
Well, you can
Arcana.
just go to prison, won't he?
yeah.
20. Dirty 20.
You can recognize that whatever spell went off, it has the same flavor as the teleportation spell.
Fuck.
I'm not sure where he's gone, but it seemed like it wasn't his control, though. The hand itself was casting teleport on his body.
Fuck. Okay.
Wasted,
Yeah, I start cursing and then just stressing out and pulling out my hair.
wasted a perfectly good hold person.
Apologies.
Yeah.
I'll close the chest and put it away.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'll just pull David in, still in bear, because fuck, I'm not wasting the wild shape. Give him a little hug. Even if he tries to get away, I'm very strong.
I'll do that thing where you just
Force
kind of
it.
like breathe into the, like you just kind of huff out into like a blanket or like a pillow.
I
Just do
don't-
that to the bear and just enjoy the fur
Yeah,
for a
work
minute.
away. Yeah, work away.
Yeah. Fuck. Where's Patema? Like, it's just me, Dave, and Amy in this room. Patema.
Yeah, I'm hanging out with Robo Johnny in the. Chilling. I'm like, hey, Robo Johnny, do you want more like drugs to shove up your ass? Can I give him one of the cigars that I have?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's wrong with you?
I'm just chilling. Like, I'll let you guys take care of the blind guy.
So David, what
Yeah.
exactly is this thing that was on his arm? I think I'm lacking in a bit of background here. What was...
So, Xavion explained it to me, and it was quite brief, but he said it's pretty much like an ancient entity, sort of like a god, and it's like a virus, and it wants to take over the universe. So, essentially,
Oh.
we're trying to like cull this so it doesn't destroy all life as we know it.
Cool.
So suddenly, Lucy means
cool.
nothing again.
Cool.
Getting
Yeah,
smaller
love
and
to see it.
smaller.
All our plans keep getting like dwarfed.
Or they're connected.
Or they're connected.
I just want to rescue my kids. I don't know.
I do. I want to rescue your kids too, and Ribena.
Ribena.
Our kids. Yeah.
Fuck it, let's raise
Um,
this place.
Let's raise it. Oh, using the magic words.
Juanjo, can you give me a Constitution save for Rojo?
Sure.
You can choose to
Also-
fail it if you want. It's up to yourself.
Also, well, because talking about like shoving things up Rojo's ass and then the bags of holding kind of reminded me. Didn't we like that time when I shoved an eye into a bag of holding
Yeah.
and I was like teleported
Yeah.
away? Didn't I end up putting a bag of holding in my chest?
Yeah,
Didn't I
yeah.
rise
That's why
was what-
you warped out of existence. Yeah, you had the bag of holding in your chest, and you tried to put one of the eyes in there, and you yeeted out of existence. And when you came back, you were no longer fully a robot. You had like veins and nerves running under your circuitry.
So I
I
don't
thought
that's
have
where my bag
that
went.
compartment in my chest
Yeah.
anymore.
That was where your bag went.
Yeah.
You just have it instead where the bag was. That's where several organs are now kept.
Oh,
You have a
several.
heart.
I have multiple. Fun.
3 livers, couple of hearts. With spleen.
The spare ones.
Yeah. Yeah. They're
But
not
a
mine.
Constitution saving throw.
You can choose to fail if you want, but it's to yourself.
No, I'll try.
Okay.
That was a bad roll anyway. 6 plus. What was my Constitution again? I forget. Oh. That is a 9.
Okay, so you feel something that you haven't felt in a very, very long time.
Oh,
Not since
That
you were probably
high.
human. Maybe you felt it as a robot too, but in this moment you feel incredibly horny.
Fuck it.
Here I was thinking it was going to be something to do with the death god.
You fell
Yeah,
too low.
I was kind of hoping it was like some kind of clue, but
No, I
you
gave
know.
him one of the Viagra cigars.
God damn it, Patema, what do you mean Viagra cigar?
The Viagra cigar. Remember, I gave one to a monster in the
You
sewer.
still had, I remember that you still had one of those.
I still have some, yeah.
Johnny died after that.
And with that, your robot Willy just starts flicks up
Alright.
and on its own, it's just out now on display.
Love it.
Alright, you guys have fun. I need to find a brothel.
Bye, Rojo.
See ya. Which is like
Good.
storms out, just runs out.
Give your perception check as you start
Oh.
looking for a place.
I
Oh, I
kicked
mean, we
the
don't have to.
whore.
We don't have to take that tangent. You guys can.
Sure,
continue.
yeah, we can say that you head off though,
Yeah,
looking for. And if you wanted to head off early as well, you can head off now, or you can stay in the study. Fair, we can. Either
I
or.
mean, true to character, I think he would just like not think about it, just run.
Runs out the broken door and runs down the street, looking around. Eventually,
Dick
you
first.
find just flying everywhere, like clank, 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 like slapping on the side of your thighs. And eventually, you do find a place known as Horny Love.
Appropriate.
Wow, that's such a good name that you obviously thought of ages ago and not just right now.
No, yeah, I have a whole list actually. I have so many places that I have prepared for. I just haven't prepared for brothels or bag and boxes shops or pirate shops. So, apologies.
Viagra cigars, so you should have thought of this, okay?
True. Yeah, they've been in Patema's inventory since like the third session of her game. I should have been ready to have an emergency brothel on the go, but
And a
Yes.
Marmite sandwich shop.
also
Called an
Cam, thanks for
emergency
following.
brothel for a reason.
Thank you for subscribing, Cam. Damn.
This is the first time my Twitch Prime has actually worked.
Nice. Woo woo. Ah.
So yeah,
Can
run.
I just
It's just like top the bag of
Save
gold and be like, oh, them.
Roll for performance check.
No, that's fine. They
Okay. No worries. No,
No,
fine.
no more interruptions.
Okay. We can just see how it all went. The rest of you are left here now, in the room, completely destroyed. There's no body left. There is just a small little pile of black ichor which had dripped from his hand, where he'd been
Wait,
sitting on the chair.
he exploded?
No, what had happened just while he was sitting there, the hand had been dripping slightly, and there's just a little bit of black goop on the floor. But other than that, there's no sign of him being here.
Can I go up now that I've Robo Johnny's gone? I've nobody to mess with. Can I go up to the back room as well,
Sure, absolutely.
just to see what they're up to?
Head.
Like, hey, how's the surgery going?
He
Where's the guy?
disappeared.
What?
He disappeared.
So is he in prison now?
No, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. I think can we try and find like some object that he owns, something that like seems like he would have used regularly, so I can see if we can track him.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
I mean, maybe we can use the black goo on the floor. Can I pick up the goo?
Yep, give me
No,
a con save.
when in doubt, don't touch the goo.
Can I try and intercept?
I'm just gonna move her away.
You've gone off looking for an object as Patema's coming here, so
fair one.
yeah. But
Yeah.
Amy, if you want, you can try to roll me an initiative roll against Patema's initiative.
Against my initiative?
Yeah, so
Damn,
both
it's
roll.
an initiative. Oh.
See if you can get there to her
just-
first.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so
This is
Patema's-
separate to my con save.
Yeah, it would be, yeah. So, what did you get, Amy?
I got a 7.
Okay.
I got a 14.
Oh shit, Patema beat someone on an initiative.
You actually want to touch the black goo? Don't be silly.
Uh,
You've grown
well-
so much. You have 2 more wisdom now.
Oh yeah, I do. I forgot about that.
Well,
What did you get on the con
The
save?
Constitution was 19.
19.
She doesn't deserve that wisdom.
Yeah, can we dock her wisdom?
What? Yeah, like act like you're wise.
So as you,
I'm so much wiser than all of you guys. That's why I know that these things are good ideas. Like, you just,
part of it.
you're not. You need to get on my level of wisdom.
she's like Rick and Morty wisdom.
Potato's part of the druid gang now. Amy's not having this bullshittery. You're giving us a bad name.
Yeah,
Potamo.
bad rep.
Level in Druid.
As you do
Don't let
reach
anyone
down, this thing immediately flicks over onto your finger, like the symbiote in Spider-Man, like from Venom. It just latches onto your finger and begins to crawl up your finger, and eventually, as you put it away, it now just wraps itself around your finger, and all your finger now turns black and goopy.
Does she have a real finger though? I thought one arm was chompy and the other was a robot tentacle.
One arm is her original arm, it's no longer black, and then the other arm is a robot tentacle.
Well, now it's black again.
Black again.
Yeah.
Black. Amy Winehouse.
I was going for the Backstreet Boys. Oh my God, it's black again.
But mine's an actual thing.
Yeah.
Both good references. So Potamo, your finger now is black, and
With
more
my
black
finger?
veins. Yeah.
All right, somebody get Edward.
Hold her down.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
shit.
go.
She's not gonna have a single hand.
she brought this on herself. Right, Potamo, you gonna come willingly, or are we gonna have to do this mess with?
Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Can I close my eyes?
Yeah.
And can I find the guy with the arm? Can I find the blind guy?
Oh, shoot,
Anywhere.
yeah. What are you casting anything in particular here?
Well, I have blind sight.
Yeah.
So if blind sight sees him, then I can see him. But otherwise, I'm not. I'm just kind of tuning into the black ichor on my finger.
She doesn't even
Give
know if
me-
that's how this thing works, but she's like, I'm gonna put myself in the collective consciousness.
Your blind sight
He's like,
doesn't
"Fuck you
connect to
guys, I'm
anything,
wise."
but give me a religion check.
So the blind sight doesn't do anything.
No, there's no sign of him.
Okay, so he's not here.
Potamo becomes a cleric.
Fucking idiot.
How Potamo becomes a host again.
And I don't feel him anywhere else.
Nowhere in this building. But
Good, so
what did you got in your religion check?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you asked me for a religion check. Oof. That would be a. Oh, a 9.
You feel cold. And nothing
Cold.
else. There's no sign. As you just peer into that blackness, you're used to stuff like this though. Before you've done things like this with the fungus and connecting to another patron, another deity. You've chimed into the dreamer a lot, and
Wait,
there's
this is
always
what that feels like.
you've always come to a presence eventually. You've always chimed into this darkness, but there's always been something to wait for you there. This time there's nothing. It's just the void.
Is touching the mysterious black goo feels like I'm connecting with an ancient evil, huh?
So wise. Much wisdom. Smart.
Yeah, can we hold down Potamo and cut off her finger now?
Okay. I mean, are you resisting Potamo?
Which finger is it?
Your index finger.
My index finger.
So
Oh,
that's
it's pretty important.
Your
instant
poking finger.
Yeah, your poking
Yeah,
finger,
I'll
exactly.
probably contest it. Can I get the black mass? Can I shapeshift the black mass again?
Oh yeah. Give me a.
It was a charisma check.
charisma
last
check.
time.
Yeah, would be. Yeah, exactly. Just give me a charisma check.
And that is a unnatural 20.
So it's currently a mask. What do you want to try to will it into?
I wanted to cover my hand
Okay.
with like a scorpion stinger.
Okay. So with that, the black mass leaps out from your pouch, crawls along your arm, and now wraps itself around your hand and creates a large, solid black mass scorpion stinger over your
Is this
hand.
a different black mass?
Yeah, yes, it is. It's when you all pulled items out of that book that time with all the magical items, you pulled out the golden dice.
Oh yeah, this is Potamo's depression. Yeah,
Yeah, Potamos,
it's like-
basically.
Like anger and sadness.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Were they all supposed to be different aspects?
No, they were just different relics.
Yeah, we got special magic items. I got this freaky talisman. Potamo got her angst.
Yeah, mine was just very emotional.
There's so many black masses.
Yeah. So, like, are we gonna try and get this off the table, or are we just gonna let her kind of become another thing?
No, look, hold on, leave it with me. I'm used to these kind of things. Okay.
If it spreads to your elbow, you're losing your whole arm, though.
What's that, Amy?
You know?
Already
How are you
infected
feeling
3 of
about
our
this
party members.
situation? Because, like, how does it feel? Are you like, do you understand now that this virus thing is probably in you now as well?
What
Is it
virus?
evil yet?
The do you know the way we came to kill the blind man? Not to kill, sorry, to chop his arm off.
Yeah.
You have the exact same thing on your finger now.
Yeah. You gave yourself
So how
like.
are you feeling about that? Just
Yeah.
wondering. It happens to the best of us where we touch things, but I'm just wondering where you're at mentally.
Well, I was okay until you said virus. What do you mean?
Yeah, ancient evil. The thing that makes David's eye all squishy that you're poking him for, that's what's on your finger now.
Well, that's what that was.
Yeah. Ancient evil. Fucking destroy the world. Makes Lucy be our B plan. You know, that sort of thing. That's what's on your finger. It's gonna spread through your body. It's gonna make you like crazy and evil again.
No. She'll be fine. We just need to, we might need to take the finger away, but we could get you a mini tentacle finger.
Yeah, we'll get you a new tentacle.
So this thing is like transmittable.
Oh, yeah.
When you guys were up here and I was hanging out there in the store with Robo Johnny, I gave him some sex drugs, and I think he's gone to go.
But does Robo Johnny have it?
Yeah, it's in his hand.
Yeah.
What?
Because he poked David in the eye.
Oh, no. Is it though? Wait, fuck.
So this highly infectious disease is now going to our
Yeah, like a quarantine situation here.
You're the worst.
I didn't even know Robo Johnny had it. What the fuck? God damn.
And this is how zombie apocalypse is started. Holy shit.
Well, I wasn't there. Potato.
Okay, well then, you know what? We've already got one irresponsible member running around spreading it. We definitely need to take Potato's finger.
That's true. I'm
Like
not here. though.
we already have 2 sources. You are here. What?
No, I'm apparently doing something else. I'm like looking for spoof.
You are.
We've already got 2 sources of this thing spreading around. We got Optum and we got Robo Johnny. Like, come on, Potato.
Well, hold on. It's contained with I have my black mask.
Can I do like an investigation check on that, or like what check is it to see if I feel like it's actually contained? Can I do that?
Give me a religion check.
Stay 2 meters away from everybody, Potato.
And also, yeah. So you're doing a religion check there, David. What did you get on your investigation that time?
21.
21. So if you roll that, Amy, I'll come back to you in just a minute. David, you've been looking around the whole place. Currently, it's just kind of this character, whoever they were, kept everything very neat and tidy and put together, and there's nothing personal amongst anything that you find. But eventually, looking around, you find a book slightly out of place on the bookshelf. Fucking can't believe I'm doing the bookshelf thing, but you kind of just press it in slightly, and the bookshelf moves to the side, and you now see a bedroom behind the door, behind the shelf. And going inside there now, you can see there's more bookshelves. There's a simple bed. It's quite a humble situation that he's got set up here. There's a simple wardrobe, a mirror, and like a basin to wash in and everything else. But
I'm suspicious because I don't know why he'd make this hush hush. So I'm gonna look around. And not see if there's any interesting books, because why not?
Alright, I'll give me another investigation check then for this. And Amy, 25. Okay, cool. Actually, yeah, you could have been doing this the whole time. So as you're looking around, what you start to find now is the thing that piques your interest the most is what seems to be this glass box in one of these bookshelves, and inside are hundreds of these tiny little blue beetles. And the glass box itself seems to continue way back into the wall as well. Like you can't
see how far it goes, but it seems to open up into this large expanse, and there are a few beetles now crawling around this area, and they're kind of continuing up, and there's loads of plants and everything else far at the back of this glass box. You also find a bunch of books. A lot of them seem to be diaries of sorts, and there are notes and jottings on the wall, and there's a big image as well. There's a poster kind of rolled up that you pull out, and it seems to be his own anatomy that he is keep taking notes of and seems to be obsessing over. And you can see all these small little openings all over his body, small holes, and picking up as much information as you can, you get the sense that these insects basically live inside his body.
Oh, shit. Wow. I will keep this for reference, and I guess a beetle could be used for. Cool. Maybe I can track him with the beetle. Then.
Give me a nature check quickly.
I don't think I'm good at that. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, 26. Never mind.
So you would have, going back to your time when you were studying Zavion's Tower, you recognize these are mage eaters. They suck on, they feed on the weave.
Oh.
And they refresh it as well. They eat magic, and they consume magic, and they bring it back out. They can basically purify magic as well. And whenever their weave is often damaged, watchers can release some of these beetles onto the infected area. They consume it, and then they poop it all back out as fresh, new, clean weave.
Sounds perfect.
Cool. Nice. I'll have a look at that, and I'll come back to it when you're done with Amy.
Okay. Amy, what did you got in your religion check?
15.
15. Getting a sense from this thing, what you're kind of focusing on the presence of this thing beyond the black mass. It's really hard to focus on whatever Patema's covered herself in. It's not letting you get through to it at all. You can't get any read. It's just this void.
That's fair.
But there's a lot of anger inside the mass that you do pick up on.
That seems healthy. I wouldn't say we're any less fucked than we were a few seconds ago.
Fuck meter is increasing.
Cool.
So, will we? How do we find the guy that just vanished? Should we go to prison?
Don't try and subvert this, Patema.
That's a very logical question, Patema, that we should have asked before, assuming that touching the black goo would have solved that.
Yeah.
Question.
Right. How big is
okay.
the little? How big is your black mass, Patema?
How big is it? It's like
Like how big is the little thing that's shielding the entity on your finger?
Well, if you think
it
about,
covers my whole hand. Like
yeah.
Okay, cool. But so what happens when the black mass goes past your hand? Like
What do you mean?
Optim's spread up to his forearm, and was kept going. Like it gets bigger.
Two black masses here. We're talking about the one on your finger.
Yeah. That,
oh, the one on my finger.
the black mass, henceforth referred to as the entity.
There we go.
Oh, not my black mass. The virus.
No. The virus mass.
That
yeah,
was just my. It was just on my finger.
Yeah. But so Optim's spread up to his forearm. So what happens when the virus gets bigger than your black mass?
Oh, shit.
Have a look. Yeah, go on. Check if it's still in your finger or not. Go on.
Yeah, go on. Move. Let me and Amy step back. You take your black mass off and see if it's bigger.
No.
Okay.
But so I'm just
Solid
saying,
reason.
if we cut off your finger now, you lose a finger. If we wait till it spreads, you're losing an arm.
No. We can take care of this before it spreads. Don't worry. I've been
So you wanna lose a
I've been
finger?
in this position before. No, I don't need to lose a finger. I don't need to lose anything.
Hmm.
Sounds unwise.
Okay, well, careful who you touch.
Well, don't worry. That's why I've got the stinger on my hand.
We still don't even know if that actually protects you. Like, have you tried touching anyone yet? I'm gonna walk away. Yeah, that's a bad idea.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
I'm gonna walk away.
Well, I mean, we can't test it, I guess, without me potentially Okay, let's go out onto the street.
No, don't do that.
No.
Worst idea. Oh my god.
And I'll just
We're just
stab
gonna
somebody.
We'll wait till we're in David's house again. Touch one of his servants.
My house.
One of the Marios. They don't seem to care.
Yeah, they disappear after 24 hours. It's fine.
Bro,
Yeah,
but
that's
Tony,
what
how
it
did that go?
sounds-
Did you give all of the people, the lovely sex workers, did you give them all a disease?
I genuinely love that it goes really well with like your wild magic. It's like I innately know magic. You just like it'll go away. It's fine. No, it fucking won't.
It goes away. Fuck it, I don't have to know I don't have to know Arcana. I am Arcana.
You're a big old battery.
Wow.
Yeah, so Optim's on the loose. What the fuck are we doing about this? Like, what's the crackalack?
Can I come back into the room, Gabriel?
Yeah. By this time, you kind of rejoined them, and you have that notebook of his, or you can take whatever you want from that space, but if anything.
Okay.
I'll just,
I'll take
like-
the anatomy chart, I guess.
Cool.
When David comes back in, Gabriel, does he get that little tingle? Do I get a little tingle?
Yeah, your finger does start to burn a little bit, as does your eye.
Is he
He's gonna
here?
poke you in the eye
Did he
again.
come back? What happened?
Can you feel that, David?
Can you feel that, Fatima? I
Oh,
sense
I've got a
bit of-
tingle. We can. Can I move
Dominic!
closer? Can I move closer
Oh.
to David? and
As
see-
you do, it does
see
get
if,
hotter. Yeah, your finger gets hotter for sure.
Oh, okay. We got the way we can find the guy. I get a tingle when I go near David, and he's
Yeah,
got
I
the
had a
cute-
we already
spot.
had- But we already had fucking David for this. There was no reason for you to touch it.
Oh yeah, but now we can triangulate the source. Okay.
You can only triangle with 3 pieces.
No, you can triangulate with 2.
I love that's
We
the
do have
argument
robots
here.
on me.
Oh, that is true.
Really good.
I also had another bright spark idea, and I'm just going to cast Sending and try and send a message to Optim and ask him where he is.
Okay, what are you saying?
Oh yeah, big brain.
Hi, Optim. What the fuck? We need to chop off your arm. Hope you're safe. Kiss, kiss. Bye.
Okay. So with that, you eventually get a message back. Yes, it is Optim. As is the way this entire city works. I am in the cells below Star Platinum. Find me there.
Oh.
The hand is, and he cuts off.
Did I think that he sounded weird, or did he just sound like Optim?
He sounds calmer. He sounded emotional when you've met him today, but now he seems to be returning back to his like monotone voice.
Well, that's suspicious. And I relay all of this to the others. He seems to be down. He does seem to have been teleported to prison.
Yeah, I forgot that happens here. You teleport, you go to the cells.
He also sounds really calm, and genuinely that just seems suspicious. But maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just me that gets wound up, and I glare at Patema. I try so hard not to be mad at you. Do you understand that? Do you?
We said we should chop off her finger, but she's like, no, I'm gonna cover it with my angst.
I don't
And
need
wait
to
for it to
fucking
get
try.
worse.
Like this. And actually, I will go over to her and it's like, may I? And I'm going to try and like hold her wrist, like not hard, but like.
Fucking snap her wrist. Do it.
Well, what are you doing?
Just let me. And can I try and like do some sort of similar like sealing type deal on her wrist that I have on my around my eye?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check, and you can
Do I
do
need
it
any
with.
tools or anything? Like I have my
You've got your
tattooing kit. And
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
here.
that'll work for sure. Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
cool.
So give me an Arcana check with an advantage because you've actually seen Xavion doing something similar.
Okay. Oh shit! I got a 38.
38.
Oof.
Wow.
That's a natural
Um,
20 actually. Sorry, if that makes any difference.
So you, with this, you come to a point now where you are remembering exactly what that Savion was doing. He was creating this net around the creature to contain it and transform it into to this tiny glass bead. Essentially, the spell is like it's like a containment spell, like to trap something into a small piece of matter. Are you trying to do that with her finger? Do you want to actually transform the whole finger into this tiny glass bead, or do you want to actually just seal it and stop it growing?
I might try sealing it first and then trying to do the other thing. So stop it from spreading first, like so contain it, pretty much cornering it, and then try to remove it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that, you can kind of feeling around, drawing on the finger. You can now see these.
I tattoo it on around her wrist.
Oh, you're doing it on the wrist, is it? Yes. Sorry. You can now these blue strands are going under the mass. Actually, the mass would probably be stopping all this, but with the magic as well. It would go under. Yeah, well, I'd say that what happens is as you're doing the sealing thing around the wrist, now blue tendrils go under her skin, and Potema, you can feel them now reappearing all around the finger, and you can feel these cool blue tendrils. They kind of feel like cool electricity rubbing up around the hot finger, and you can feel this net, this kind of gauze of energy around the finger right now. And you know at that moment as well, David, you've kind of got it, you've sealed it. All you need to do is activate the rest of the rune and you can remove it.
Okay, and do I need like a vessel to put it in or something?
Not with 38, no, it'll just turn into a bead.
Okay, cool, I'll do that.
Bead.
And with that, Potema, you feel your finger disappear. And there's just a little, where that finger was in the black mass, it's now kind of just rattling around in that hollow space.
It's got no finger.
Oh, did I actually remove my finger?
Yep.
All get fucked.
Sorry, I double checked. I wanted to check that that's what David wanted to do. Yeah, the finger's gone.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
John, I'll laugh in character. I'll just like giggle like
You can hear the little
more, this is more efficient. Yeah, this is more efficient than chopping it off.
Don't worry, we'll soon grow you a new one.
Good job,
things
David.
have happened. Thanks, I guess. Sorry about your finger. I give her a pat on the back and.
Well, why don't you
let's
just do
go.
that with your eye?
I don't know if I can. And also, like I said to Optim,
maybe it'll take his brain.
Yeah, it's too close to my brain.
Bead brain.
I need to do more research and potentially, and I'll look at Amy and shrug and kind of like mouth, sorry, kill myself, but I will come back. It's a temporary thing. I'm just looking.
You're so funny. I love this inside joke that we have about you potentially killing yourself and me having to not let that happen. It's a very interesting.
Dynamic.
He'd definitely kill himself and then bring him back.
Yeah, I just need a new vessel. That's what we're looking for.
Temporary de-lifing himself.
Yeah, I'm hibernating and then waking up as a butterfly. Yeah, no, you're not stupid.
It is when you're a druid.
I don't have a death wish. I have a living wish. I want to live.
Like, it's gone over my head and I can't deal with it, so I'm just every time you mention it, like, support you and console you, and assume that you're just confused. Because I can't comprehend it properly. So every time I mention it, I'm like, no, baby, please. And you're gonna be like, no, bitch, I know. I don't actually understand. I'm like, you're talking such nonsense, you don't understand.
So, that's one thing sorted. We don't have to worry about evil Potema again. Are we going after Optim, or what are we doing? We prepping for this gala? Well, what's the crack?
Sure, if he's in the cells, we can't get to the cell. Everyone we want is in the cells.
That's the cells in.
He's in the Star Platinum prison, not in Lucy prison.
Yeah, but weren't we going to Star Platinum prison anyway?
Yes.
Were we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
That's the whole. Like, we're going to this gala, isn't it?
Well, it's not in prison.
Yeah, but we're in Star Platinum.
So just to say, the prisons, there's a few prisons around Star Platinum. There's ones that actually exist in the castle itself, and there's also cells that exist way at the bottom of Star Platinum, at the very base of Star Platinum. The castle is at the top, and that's where the gala is going to be taking place. The masquerade.
Hey.
Can I get my black mask? Can I get it to melt down my arm?
Yeah.
And cover right up to my palm and create like the very end of it. Can I make it create like a new index finger?
Sure, absolutely.
See?
Give me
There we
another charisma check, but you can give it with an advantage as you are slowly becoming more and more familiar with this.
With advantage,
Finger of
that
angst.
is 18.
18, and with that you now have it's like a fingerless glove that comes up to your forearm a bit, and there is now a black finger coming off it. It is kind of rigid, but
Can I move it? Like
yeah,
a
we can
thing?
say it's a bit stiff, but you can just about move it. Yeah.
Good job.
Alright, there you go. See, problem solved. We are the best at this.
And do I have the little bead of evil?
Yeah, as that has come down, it's now just sitting at the fingertip of this this finger that you've made, and it's just there instead of like it's kind of embedded at the top of it, almost like a fingernail. It's blue little.
Oh, can I not take it out?
You can if you want. You can pop it out.
Okay. David, do you want this little evil stuff?
Yes, please. That'd be great. Thank you.
Make it a new eyeball, David.
No.
Yeah, no, would you just put it in your eye? Can I go to poke him in the eye with it?
No. Fuck off.
Say with David's super speed, he can swat you away.
I will smite you.
Oh, calm down. You can move at the speed of sound, pretty much.
Speed of light, bitch.
Speed of light. No,
Still mad at you. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Where are we
Oh,
going?
wait, I want to take some. I want to take the beetles.
Okay, you can take.
Oh,
How many do you want to
sorry.
take?
Like, if he's got any jars around, I'll take a nice little jar.
Yeah. Okay.
Are there any books on how to like keep them alive?
How to use beetle. How to beetle.
Give me another investigation check.
This is like my starter set. Got to keep on growing.
It's your sourdough starter. for
Yeah,
watchers.
exactly. That's a 14.
Perfect. So you can looking around, you find a couple of books. You're not sure which ones to grab, but you just grab a few books that seem to be on insects and other beetles and all that kind of stuff. And there seems to be a few notes scrawled around, so you kind of just stuff them all together. So you have a little pack that you can read through in your own time.
Nice.
Give me an animal handling check for the beetles themselves.
Okay. Animal handling. 10.
10. So as soon as you open the thing, the beetles immediately, they're all calm. You got to reach over and grab them, and then about 40 of them like flick right over onto your face, and they immediately start biting you all over, and they're gonna make an attack roll.
God.
They'll probably all die immediately.
They would, yeah. As soon as they start, they start to just fly over to you, and then just, like start turning to salt as soon as they start biting into you, trying to claw at you, and then eventually a few of them continue coming, and this whole mass now starts crawling all over your body, and you can feel it not eating you, but eating the mana around your body, and they're slowly sapping away your energy. I'm going to get you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. 19.
Okay, so resisting most of you, you're currently kind of holding yourself together, but they're continuing to nom away at you.
Cool, I cast Thunderwave at 8th level.
Oh my god!
Why? Such
And with that, you like there's a nuke in the room, and you step out of the room and look back. There's cracks all over the wall. The ceiling itself falls inward, and there's just glass shattered all over the place. Squashed dead beetles just smear the entire room. Goop kind of drips down it. The books are absolutely obliterated. Everything is just gone.
I'll just walk over to Pateba and be like, and he gets angry at you for wasting 9 silver, and he does stuff like this.
Yeah,
I panic.
You think he would at least thank me?
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. What are we wasting
Are
time
we
for
moving
here?
to the cells? So the cells aren't Lucy's cells. These are different, just easy,
Yeah,
like normal.
if you remember, if you teleport in Star Platinum, you get sent to Star Platinum prison.
Yeah, it's mall security.
But can you not? Can we? They have anti-magic. Is this like an anti-magic cell or just a low level?
Yeah. Yeah. So like an easy way to get there would be for one of us to teleport, but then we're stuck in there.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but yeah, the stuck in there part is probably like the. I mean, how much do you think there's like a fine? I still have some
Well,
gold, but
yeah,
I
it's
probably
yeah,
shouldn't spend it because it's
it's
900
mo-
gold less than I owe you.
yeah,
Why don't we
yeah.
just
Try
go
not to get
prison
fined.
and like try and bail him out?
What? Like actually,
Yeah,
like go
okay.
to prison or go to prison?
Well,
To
we're
the
invited. We're
prison.
invited to the
Instead of
masquerade
paying the
ball.
fine for us going to prison, why don't we go down and pay his fine?
Yeah. Let's do
Oh,
that.
all right. Yo, that seems very bureaucratic, but all right.
It's not bureaucratic, it's smart, you dumbass. Let's go.
Maybe,
It's
maybe
also
there's like a
technically
cheap,
bureaucratic. Though.
maybe there's a cheaper fine to just have him ground up instead.
Yeah,
Turn
give him a
into a
state
beard,
funeral.
come on.
Oh yeah, well, oh yeah, it was. Oh,
You're
you don't even have to buy him out. Just
You're
tell them,
you're welcome, by the way, David.
What am I welcome to?
You're welcome for the science, for
What
the
science?
the magic research and the little bead for your little project.
Oh, you're just a bundle of research, aren't you?
Yeah, I helped you with the. If we had left that Iker on the ground, we'd be none the wiser. But now we know more about.
Oh,
its
you're right. I
properties.
could have just beaded that instead of beating your finger.
Yeah, but you don't.
But now we're plus research and minus one finger, equal trade in my opinion.
I won't argue. I'll just nod. And walk
I'm gonna
away.
ask David as well about the Space Wizards. I'm just like, hey, have you seen the Space Wizards as well?
Yeah, I have. I'm not fond of them. They kind of took me
Yeah, did you
against my
come-
will.
Yeah, do you come? Oh well, they offered me like mimosas and stuff in the Space.
Yeah, we
Wizards,
got
so-
we got drunk in the back.
Yeah,
of
we
the
got
car.
we got drunk.
I got
yeah,
drunk
we got
the
mimosas
first time,
and
but
stuff.
that's how I lost my eye.
Oh.
That's why we're doing this shit right now.
Wait, so you came back with the Black Ichor from the Space Wizards?
I came back with an arm that I won, quote unquote,
Huh.
in a game. And
Yeah,
then the
we
next
got
time
it.
they took me, they tied me up when I didn't want to go, and then I shot them.
But where does the Black Ichor come in? Is this where you got the Black Ichor from, the Space Wizards?
It
Yes.
came. It came. It's because Optum put the hand in his. There used to be a big magic cube in this room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit, we gotta go find Quill. Have you guys met Quill?
No,
Uh,
what's a quill?
Yeah, we've met Quill, Cameron.
She's like a little goblin.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
She's
Yeah.
really
I made her.
feisty.
I made her eat
She
pies.
touched my eye.
and
Yeah,
I
the
point-
pie. Remember the pie?
Yeah. I point to one of the bags hanging from my belt. It was like pie bag.
He touched my eye, but they know like another Zavion, and apparently, well, he's alive. That's good.
But are they
But-
here? Like our
They're not
our
in
place?
our dimension.
No, they're in another.
Or they're not in
reality.
our universe. They're in a different universe.
Do we have anyone that can do that sort of thing? Like, can you
What
universe
sort
hop?
I might be able to. I know it's risky. Like I can tell you that for free. But I think I
think
might
we
be able
should
to.
Yeah, I mean, we should worry about our universe because we
I-
can't know the universe if we don't have one to begin with. So I think we should go to the cells. But also, does Robo Johnny have like a STD version of the virus now? Or
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Let's go for Robo Johnny first. I'm gonna cast sending immediately to Robo Johnny as soon as she
Alright.
says that.
What are you saying?
Robo Johnny, stop, please. Come back to us. Don't touch anyone. Don't let anyone touch your freaky ass arm. Get away from the hookers.
Wow.
Can I
Thank you.
respond?
You can respond.
Yeah, you've got 25 words.
I'm busy.
Oh shit.
Is
he's
that
got-
it? Nice. And you are. There's a lot of people coming in to just check you out. They're all impressed. They've never seen an anatomy quite like yours, and there's a lot of curiosity going around and spreading around the brothel itself. Give me just a general charisma
Spreading.
check. Yeah,
A what, sorry?
a charisma check for Rojo.
Oh, charisma, yeah.
Got great charisma.
Oh, that's a good one. That's 21.
Wow, yeah. So there's about a dozen people in with you now at this stage, all different shapes and sizes. Primarily creatures with horns. There's a lot of tieflings. There are some kind of horned ogres and orcs. And there is a few Githyanki with horns and kind of bone protrusions and things like that. And yeah, they're all kind of piling in and I'll want a piece of Rojo.
I mean, we don't need to like get into much.
No,
detail
don't
or
worry.
wanna turn this
Yeah,
into
no, it's all right.
Not safe for work stream, but it just like basically would. I will say he would be freaked out about his arm, so he would be like trying to keep it away from people and using his right arm mostly.
Right.
And he just like tosses a bag of gold into like whoever seems like he's running the place, and he's like, just everyone into this room, and it just like gets in. Like, that's where he is gonna be for like a bunch of hours.
Yeah, for that I will
Right
get
arm,
you.
like your big old Titus arm. Like
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna get you to make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Give me fuck check. That is that's not very good. That is 14.
Unfortunately, quite a few of them. There are a lot of them, and eventually they're kind of just kind of hugging, molesting you, like grabbing every part they can of you, and you're just being dragged down by all these people. But there doesn't seem to be any problem when they do touch your arm. It seems fine, from what you're picking up, and yeah, you go wild. You have a wonderful wild time there for quite a while, depending on how long it takes you lot to find him.
He's a machine after all.
He is. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Because he's efficient and lazy.
You got me.
Ah, shit.
No, give me a perception check. See if you can find it.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, true. Well, you can say with everyone working together, you can just roll a straight roll.
Okay. 21.
21. Okay, yeah, so it's just down the street. Eventually you come out. It takes you about 20 minutes or so to get there, but eventually you find the place. There's a couple of ones on this street, but you're seeing there's like a small queue outside of one that kind of draws your attention, and people are kind of like whispering outside the building, and they're all kind of queuing up to now join this big party that's taking place inside. People are now selling private tickets at the front door, and there's like people coming like, yeah, I'll take 7, please. Me and my wife and my kids, we wanna have a go. They're like, whoa, again, everyone's like, it's all getting out of control, and all these kind of crazy crew, like people are just all trying to pile in.
Actual fuck.
There's just a bunch of weirdos here.
Why did you go straight there?
I don't know. I don't know. The people here are absolutely insane. It's just
Carrie.
Jesus.
God.
I just want to go as weird as I can. This is my job. So yeah, you're seeing this massive crew, and you are starting to hear rumors of these people talking about this beautiful robot man. That people just want to check out.
I'll pay for a ticket.
All right.
Nice.
That's 200 gold pieces for a ticket.
No, yeah, I'll pay it.
Okay.
Go for it.
You grab a ticket, and they're like, "All right, honey, back of the queue." And there is there's about 10 people in the queue at the moment.
I'll push through
Can
the queue,
I-
and when they try to touch me, they can turn to salt if they want. I don't give a shit right
All right. So they try to grab you, their hands start burning, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And you kind of
He must
push
have
past.
been- He must have been a blind guy in the queue or something.
now.
It seems like an oxymoron, in fairness.
So yeah, you kind of head up. There is a bit of opposition, but anyone who does hit you just flies back off your body. You continue up the stairs into the room, and where you now see Rojo amongst about a dozen individuals.
Rojo, you ignorant slut.
Yes.
Do we see any of the black goop spreading?
The rest of you you're pushing past as well. Was it you all 4 of you entered the room?
Yeah.
Give me perception check.
That's
From
All of you can take one if you want.
a strong 10.
10. You didn't know
I got
sign of it.
24.
There's just a lot of flesh in here. You got a 24.
Yeah.
You. What you've noticed is amongst the piles of bodies, Rojo's arm, which was kind of metal, has quickly started to spread to this blue rust all around his hand, and it is kind of flaking off on people. And now there's these kind of, instead of black goop anywhere, you are starting to see a bunch of people are starting to grow these blue scales all over their body as they rub off him.
Holy shit.
Why
Ha.
did you?
Well, now we gotta quarantine the whole goddamn building.
Not in D&D as well.
Oh shit.
Look, you did this. You didn't wear your mask. You went to a public gathering. This is what happens
We should just burn the city to the ground.
Mm.
for 2 weeks.
In the doorway, I'm going to cast David's Den of Delights.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa.
And it's going to spread
Oh,
through.
And
The
I'm
entire
going
place?
to tell everyone to come in here.
Okay.
Okay,
To come in here. Hmm.
Read
let's
however
go
you
to the
please.
ranch. That's the good way.
I actually have a map for this. Hold up.
Yay.
Woo. My maps. Wait. I have them somewhere. So, how many people can fit in there? As many as you want? Or?
Oh, that's a good
Five.
question. I'll tell you now.
I think it's 500 from the spell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
something like that.
Oh, there's not that many people here, so you can absolutely do that, no problem.
I think it's like it
Up
can
to
sustain
100 people.
Okay.
100 people for like 1 day or something, isn't it?
Gotcha.
Oh, it actually doesn't say how many people. It's just that like it can serve food for up to 100 people. So like it's that kind of capacity.
Where is it? I have it somewhere. I have a bunch of people, whatever. We can say,
So-
give me a...
Today it's going to look like a vaccination site.
Yeah.
We're going to vaccinate all
This is
It's gonna look like a
incredible.
COVID testing center.
Jesus. You know what? I'm just gonna search it very quickly. In a
So,
file. Yeah.
If we want to be quick about it, I have immolation ready.
Oh fuck! I don't want to
What?
kill him, Cameron. Let's
No.
collect some beads.
Let's collect some beads.
You fucking Nazi.
Jesus.
He is Nazi gold. We found the Nazi gold.
Wow! Please
Come
don't
on.
make that. That's not a thing. Please stop.
David,
Cameron
can I
is
see
the Nazi
can I
gold.
see the little bead?
Can you what? Sorry.
Can I see the little bead that I gave David? Can I actually have a look at it?
If David lets you, I guess. I don't know where it's on his person.
Here's what to do. I'll mass suggest at like level 8 and make them quarantine for 2 weeks. Stunks.
I don't think that's how this virus works.
No, I think they'll just die.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure they'll just get worse. They'll
Just
all
get worse.
become evil demigod bastards.
I want to know what the crack is with the blue scales.
That's a good question. Maybe it's just because it came from a different source.
Yeah, it's a tertiary source, not a primary source.
It's mutated.
Yeah, yeah. It's. I gotta say, I was gonna get the blue rusty thing when it tried to connect to me from
You're
Optum.
non-ferrous.
Yeah.
You don't rust.
No. Go across.
Well, technically, all metals oxidize, which is rusting. It's just harder for some.
Ah.
Like aluminium rusts, but
And
when it does,
I don't
that's
have-
sapphires.
But David, can I see the little bead?
Hey.
Oh my god, this looks so pretty, but not like a COVID site.
Yeah. Sure, of course you can.
Okay, Gabriel, can I use Eldritch Sight to inspect the little bead that I gave David?
Yeah. So what does Eldritch Sight do? Can you?
It's basically just detect magic.
Okay. Cool. So
I do identify at will, you know. Just...
with Eldritch Sight, when you cast Eldritch Sight or use it, I'll just drag these people in here. Okay.
Sorry, I know you were
No, it's fine. As you focus in on the bead, the bead itself is like this impenetrable barrier, and you can't peer into it. You can't see what is in it. All you know is it is this magical container that is. It works essentially like a lead box as well. No one can scry on whatever's inside of this.
Good.
Okay, can
Good.
I have a look at one of the naked people having sex with Robo Johnny?
Yeah, they're kind of losing their buzz at the moment with the 4 people who have just kind of burst in. But yeah, what are you looking at exactly? Like just
I want to Eldritch Sight their scales.
okay. As you do pick it up, it matches up perfectly with David's eye. It seems to have mutated slightly, and it has this hardier feel to it. This give me an Arcana check actually with this, because it is quite a complicated thing. It's more than
I got a 17.
17. Okay. There is that
David.
same coldness, this void, this kind of malice. But it seems to be, I don't know, it's like almost more it's like galvanized, it's stronger, it's more potent, possibly more contagious. And it kind of flakes away. It's not like goopy, it just flakes away like dust, and you can almost see tiny little particles of it in the air itself.
Oh.
So, I think we take everybody, we let David bubbleify or beadify their illness, and then you let me burn the entire room down to get rid of any traces. Disinfect.
You're not actually saying this to me, are you?
Yeah.
I'll pause for a worryingly long time and I'll say no, we can't do that.
I'm saying wait till everybody's out of the room, and then I spread. Then I just burn the thing to get rid of any
Oh.
trace elements.
Oh,
yeah,
I
we
thought you
should
were
burn.
saying
Yeah,
the
we should
people.
burn the air.
No. Get everybody out. Let you bring them in
Oh
here.
no, I'm with
let,
you now.
let
You
you.
don't have to explain again.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah. Okay.
So there's like lots of little rusty things on the floor, and if a cleaning lady walks in and steps on one, she'll get infected or something.
Is this Gabriel? Is this map? Is this David's?
This is David's Den of Delights, yeah, for when you do come in here. For now, I can put you back in, just put you back in the streets for now.
Are we taking some of the infected people in there?
Yeah, I was going to
All
get
of them.
David to
All
give
of
me a persuasion check for this.
Okay. I'll shape my armor a little bit to make myself look a little bit more seductive. And I'll say, hey, ladies and fellas, come on in here to David's Den of Delights, where you can find all sorts of different robo-folk just like this fine specimen here. Any of the people that you could possibly imagine you will find within the confines of my mansion, and it's free today only.
Roger, is the first one to run in.
Perfect. I'll say you can roll with advantage now because the main focus has actually gone in through the door.
It was 25 for the persuasion check.
Yeah, that's gonna be enough. So they all just eventually start storming through past you all, pushing past every one of you managed to make some space.
Anyone who's not infected, if I can see them, I don't let them in.
Anyone's not. Okay, cool. Give me an initiative
Buddy.
check.
Oh, I can prevent it.
Oh yeah, true. There, so eventually, about 4 or 5 of them just bounce off this invisible wall, in the doorway, and just collapse to the floor. All these naked bodies that you managed to all step
Okay,
past.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. Not tonight. Try again later.
You're the best bouncer. I give Carmen a little tap on the shoulder.
Jinx. Go get your friends something to eat and try again.
That's such a lie. They never let you in the
Yeah, I
second
know.
time.
They don't. Yeah, but they don't have to know that.
Okay, so you're staying back, are you, Cam?
Yeah, I'll stay outside the Den of Delights.
Okay, so I'm correct saying that time passes normally here as it does in the other world.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll
Cool.
double check.
I think you're right. Yeah, you can stay open for 8 hours or 24 hours. Or something.
Even if it
24
doesn't,
hours.
that's fine.
Okay. Cool. So you wait outside, and you can now see them all kind of starting to pick themselves back up and pull clothes and cloths all over themselves. But you can see as well on the bed as well. There are tiny little flakes of rust all around the place.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them to leave the room.
Okay.
Like
So-
the people that left, and I'm gonna start charging a fireball in my hand, and just yeah, you really want to leave.
At the moment, there's no doorway to get back out. David's put his doorway there to block everyone out. But there is a window that they now start just crawling through. It's like, oh god, oh Jesus! And they start climbing out the window.
I'm not gonna let the fireball loose. It was just to make them scared.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna say with everything happening that there's nobody need to roll for this. They don't know what the fuck to think at this stage.
Yeah.
You're this giant gold man with a large ball of fire. They know that you probably are dangerous, and they're gonna then leg it out, grab their stuff, and start climbing down the building.
I'm gonna stand there and just scratch my head and be like, how the fuck am I gonna get rid of all this?
Wonderful. All right. As for the rest of you, there's about half a dozen or so people in here. There's 7 people, say.
Cool.
Looking around, and they now notice the plethora of different butlers that all represent you in different suits. Some of them are in mankinis or bikinis. Some of them are in just tuxedos. Some of them in just swimwear. Others are in just biker gear.
I'm gonna set this place to seduce. So I'm gonna-
Okay.
none of them are in the foyer, but
None of
like
them are
all of
wearing
the doors
anything.
are see-through, and there's steam on the other side, and you see all like the silhouettes of like dancing bodies, and like the sun's
Perfect.
music, and it's like you can go in there once you let me give you a once-over, and I wink.
Oh,
They're all like,
Yay.
oh my god, okay. And a few of them start approaching you.
Gabriel, can I look out for someone who seems particularly infected?
Yeah, give me a perception check. Or investigation check actually, because you're pretty close to all these people.
5.
Or either or perception if
Oh,
you
well,
prefer.
if perception, then it's 19.
19. Wow. Yeah, you can absolutely. You can see a couple of them. Their entire kind of the front of their torso is absolutely covered. Their ass is also speckled in blue rust, and there is now scales starting to form where the rust is, and it's kind of the rust is kind of digging in. What you can see, it's digging in under the flesh, and then it seems to sprout as a scale, and more scales are starting to like flicker and spread all across the bodies.
Okay, can I approach that one and just be like, hey, you want to get a private room?
Oh, okay. I like you. Let's go.
And I'll bring them off to like just a room somewhere
All right.
in its massive house.
So this person kind of follows you into this room, and they kind of walk in behind you, just kind of clicking their fingers, looking around, and shaking their hips a little bit, and kind of they're just doing a little jig, kind of sway. So, it's a pretty nice place you got here. It's your friends, yeah?
Can I shove them onto the bed?
Yeah, absolutely. So they kind of flies back, and they kind of have their whole body kind of splayed out now at this stage. It's like, okay, you're not really one for words. I can work with this. Come at me, baby.
I'm gonna reach my tentacle up along their body.
Okay. It's like, okay. I like it. I'm digging this, baby. What is this beautiful creature that
And then I'm gonna wrap it around their neck and strangle them.
Holy shit! Giving it a attack roll. You're giving it with advantage.
I don't want to kill them.
Sure.
I just want to bring them within an inch of their life.
Okay.
You'll be bringing them within an inch of something.
That's like a 25.
25. Okay, yeah, with that, you just begin strangling him. No, alright. Okay. And you continue.
My children need wine.
And eventually you're kind of lifting him up, and they just eventually fall unconscious.
Oh, really? Okay.
If you want. I mean, they like, you can, it's as far as you want to bring them. Like, their eyes are now bulging in their head, and they're starting to roll backwards.
Okay. Alright. I was just doing more of that science stuff. I'll leave them on the ground outside the room where they'll probably be found, and go about my business.
Okay.
What was the point?
Going
of
off.
I thought maybe it would something would happen, or it would like the virus would try and stop me or something.
Unfortunately, it doesn't
Books
seem
and
to.
jokes. That's the wisest person in the party.
It
Purpose
hasn't.
is secret.
Yeah, it seems quite dormant at the moment. Nothing's
You
happening.
can't explain to Robo Johnny that he's the host.
He walks in, he's like, where are the bitches?
Yeah. I was promised house.
Oh my gosh. This is, didn't expect this when we started playing
I don't know
tonight.
if I'm near where Robo Johnny is, but if am I?
No, you've kind of just come in behind. Rojo has kind of dashed in ahead, and he's now in the center of this hallway. David's kind of lining people up to check on them before they actually go through to, we'll say, to the room on the left. And Cameron and yourself. Well, Cameron's outside. He's kind of guarding, and Amy, you can be wherever you want.
I got a plan.
All right, go back to that.
I mean, jokes aside, like Rojo is like he has like steam coming out of him. He's like kind of twitching. He's obviously not thinking straight.
God.
Yeah. Do we have a bathroom? I'll take Robo Johnny in and give him a cold shower. And expect that his dodgy arm is giving all of the lovely sex workers disease.
Okay, perfect. We'll bring you in here for now. We can say this is a jar that you can start hosing him down in.
Perfect.
Perfect. And we'll say easily enough you can avoid touching any of the infected area yourself, and Rojo is not being washed down. You can fill him in on that. So what are you saying to him exactly? Just out of curiosity, you're kind of just saying.
I'm just gonna point at his arm, which looks different, and be like, "It's contagious, honey." They're very nice sex workers, and you didn't know, but we just need to not let anybody else near it. Because then you can't fuck them later if they die today. So.
That is so wise.
You need to.
Okay.
You can give
Listen,
me.
I understand, but the thing Potema gave me has made me feel things that I haven't felt in years.
I know. And is there so? You know the waiters and stuff. Are they real people or are they illusions?
The what?
The waiters in this
Are you asking?
in the den.
Are they illusions, David, or what are they? They're like.
Yeah, they're practically illusions. They're like manifestations.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it, honey. Have fun. Have a good time.
I don't mind if I do.
Yeah, go for it.
Perfect. Okay. So we'll say.
I don't know for how long this.
It lasts for an hour. So we'll say it's starting to kind of come to the end of it now. It's been a little over. It's nearly.
Then probably he's realizing that he's like overdone it, and it just will wash and like try to cool down.
Cool.
I love the way he's like, "Sorry, this is making me feel stuff," and it's like, it's been 3 hours, Johnny. It's definitely not.
It's totally worn off.
No. I've rediscovered things in me.
He's just having like post-coitus depression now.
Oh no.
Poor robot.
Post-nut clarity.
Ultimate clarity.
So David, you are investigating all of these bodies. What are you doing with them all?
So I essentially want to do what I did to Potema's arm, but with them.
Okay.
I wanted and then afterwards I'll let them loose on the mansion. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check again.
Okie doke.
This is a bit different, and it's almost kind of spread like dust and scales all over their body. But give me an Arcana.
I'll recognizing that I'll put the mask and stuff over my face. Just
okay,
for extra safety.
Yeah.
Arcana 33.
33. Absolutely. So with this as well, using your mage hand to cast the runes around certain pieces, you actually start to break it all away. And it starts now as you kind of go around their skin. It's almost kind of gathering up. This net kind of goes over the infected areas. It starts bringing it in, and it removes the kind of top layer of skin that's infected, and pockets it into a few beads. And you eventually go through these people and manage to contain this into 6 or 7 beads.
I'll let them enjoy the mansion then, and then I'll just sit down and catch a breath and wait for my companions to do whatever they need to do.
you feel as well they haven't breathed in any of this stuff. You've sensed that they're all good for now, but if they were exposed to it any longer, they might have actually started breathing in particles, like dust particles from it all. It could have gotten much more dangerous.
Yeah, I'll go out to Cameron actually, and I'll explain to him that I've noticed that, and then we can immolate the place if he needs to.
Sure.
So
Perfect.
my plan was actually to cast detect magic on myself, so that all the little traces would glow in my vision, and then I'm just gonna like concentrate sunbeam on it.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely. Give me actually, with that that would 100% do it. You notice that these things are very prone to fire, and they just all burn up instantly, and you get rid of every one of the particles, like a laser beam just going around cleansing the entire room.
Yeah.
And it is
like the Flammenwerfer.
But yeah, absolutely. In a matter of moments, after you focus in on every particle, you clear that entire room of the blue rust.
Sweet.
Nicely done. Sweet. Awesome.
Yeah, so that's all good. We're G to G.
So as
Place
David
disinfected.
pops back in as well, he's like, you've already seen that he's already cleaned the place, just finishing off with the laser beaming, and nice job.
Nicely done.
Whew.
Everybody
It's way
seems to
worse
be
when it's airborne. Goo was more manageable.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't think any of it's good, but yeah, I see what you mean. It's
Yeah,
nice
I
to
mean,
have
like-
it sticky.
Yeah, goop compared to like flaky airborne stuff, one's way easier to clean.
Airborne sounds worse in my mind, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
take
what I
it.
meant. I
Gotcha.
meant this is worse.
Oh, okay.
How goes the containment efforts?
Yeah, I'll rattle the beads in my hand. Seem
Oh,
to have them
fun.
all.
Nice. I still got like another couple of seconds on this sunbeam. Do you want to just?
Yeah, I'll walk through it, and I'll take whatever I need.
I meant the jar, but okay.
What jar? No, they're beads. The beads can't, like... What?
Oh, the beads are good.
Yeah.
We can say as
Okay.
well, with the detect magic as well, you can sense that there is a few little particles of dust just in the room itself, which you can just quickly get rid of as well.
Yeah, I'll just.
I'll leave the Den of Delights there, but I'm going to shunt my friends out of it. They're no longer allowed in it, so we leave.
Okay. So your talk comes to an end, and you're all down.
But you're just leaving the people in there.
Oh, they can stay until
But
it's...
David, how are we getting out of this room?
We'll just go out the window, it's fine.
Okay, fine. But what happens when the Den of Delight stops? Do
Well,
they just
then they
do
go
they
back
stop
to their
existing?
job. No, they'll get shunted out as well. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
They'll be fine.
All right.
So, are we going to prison?
I think
At some point, probably, but like for now, I don't.
yeah,
I
we've
think prison
contained
closes at
2 out of
5.
3 of the
Yeah.
fire sources at this point.
Prison is closed for the weekend. It's bank holiday.
Oh my god. I mean, we can leave it there for this week if people want to finish up early or not, or we can keep going. It's up to yourself.
Let's keep going, but
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I'm happy with either way.
I think I'm good. It's a Saturday.
I
so-
can definitely
Okay.
go till 10.
Okay, cool. Well,
Well,
we can keep going then. Up to
yeah.
yourself, one hole. Totally up to yourself how you want to play it.
I guess like half an hour more would be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we'll go half an hour.
Let's just speed run this whole masquerade ball.
So we can say you can start heading. You're heading towards the prison, is it?
Yeah.
Essentially,
We're gonna
okay.
try and bail out.
We want to go to the royal prison, right?
We actually don't know what prison.
you're not
he's
sure
in. We
which
just
one
know
he's in.
He's in
Well, I feel like
teleport
the-
prison.
I feel like the royal prison is the better place to go to first. If you know what I mean.
that one's through
Is
the
that where he
palace.
is?
I'm going to, while people are discussing this, I'm going to cast Sending again to...
Optim, where are you?
Optim.
What prison?
Optim, what prison are you in? Ask a guard, please. We'll be right there. Thanks.
Oh, wait, ask him how much bail is.
It's too late. Sorry, I stopped talking.
So he gets back to you. He says, "I attempted to return back to the castle, and I am now here in the royal prison.
Right. He's in the royal prison.
I'll put word in. They're releasing me now, and I can meet you outside the castle gates."
Oh shit. Okay. I'll cast Sending again. Then it's like, okay, we'll be there in a half an hour, and I shrug and look at the others.
Yeah,
see you
probably a half hour.
But like, isn't that kind of bad though? You know, now he's just going to be on the loose.
Yeah, no, I get that. That's why we want to get there as fast as we can.
Okay, fuck. Ah.
Okay, bye. And yeah, let's go to the palace gates.
Yeah, we got to hightail it.
Alright.
How long does it take to get to the palace?
From where you are, depends. Well, with your speed, if you're running, you can get there. We'll say in about half an hour. Yeah.
Well, that's fortunate.
We'll be there
That's a
in, like,
light jog.
Good job.
It might be a little longer because
I get
there
there in
is.
like 15 minutes.
You know what? It varies. Give me a dexterity check for the team.
A which? Sorry.
A dexterity check for the team. Patema, because you're the
Oh.
leader, I'll get you to make a dex check.
Well, the fuck is Potato the leader?
No one can go with
Who the
Dave.
fuck? Yeah, I saw it was like.
Actually,
Even in the Discord, I saw it was Patema's beta questers. When the fuck has that been a thing?
Patema thinks that's always been a thing.
No.
Yeah, it's always been. Anyway, I got a 14.
14. Through the hustle and bustle, you get there in about 50 minutes or so. So, we'll bring you to the city. We've got a few maps here.
Quitty.
So that is
that-
the castle. That is, so that is.
That's David on one of the rooftops there.
This is the actual city. So you're kind of making your way up through this thing, up to the castle walls, and eventually you get to the castle itself, which is surrounded by a large moat, which you eventually cross over. I'm going to say easily enough. You can get to the gates themselves. Actually, the beta Gostars remove them. There we go.
Does my eye hurt at all?
Not until you eventually get to the gates themselves. We'll say it does. There's a very low burning sensation, and you can see now standing in the gates themselves. He's kind of walked over the bridge towards you. Optim, I'll go get him.
Fucking bastard.
Also, how's my arm doing?
Give me a perception
What
check.
arm? But what arm? One of.
Did we
The
fix
infected
Robo's
one.
arm?
He ain't got an arm anymore. It's a bead.
Did we do that? I completely blanked out. Do I not have an arm now?
It was all the sex. Don't worry about it.
Still have it. It's looking at it just from just taking a glance at it. It is covered in this blue layer of dark blue rust all over the arm and coming out through the circuits and everything else, and has spread quite a bit. But yeah, you're starting.
Is it up to my shoulder or?
No. It's up to kind of almost up to your elbow.
I might want to cut that out.
I thought we already did.
Yeah,
do
I
that.
thought David made it a bead.
Okay.
Oh, true. He did with everyone's skin. He didn't go to Rojo though. Rojo took off.
Oh well, he was.
I
like
thought
the
it was
main
implied.
objective,
Yeah.
So I was going to.
Oh,
do
sorry.
it.
Okay, you can do. Yeah, absolutely. Well, with that, yeah, you can remove the arm entirely if you want. I didn't. Yeah, sorry, I missed that.
No, it's fine. It was distracting with the shower and all. It's fine.
Yeah, we were distracted.
I
by
was.
choking out some motherfucker.
Yeah, I thought Rojo was over there. So, yeah, if you want to remove his arm, are you removing?
Yeah,
it?
no, Roger will be like, yeah, just take this.
Get rid of it.
Take
Okay.
it.
So with that,
I'll mention how weird it is how chill you and Batema both are about like your limbs being taken, and yeah, we'll find you a new one.
For me,
Used to it.
I can build myself a new one.
He's
Just
a
it will
robot.
not have veins, but
Oh, but if you get a new arm, Rojo, this one might not have veins.
exactly. That's good.
Hot damn.
Then I can punch things without hurting.
Exactly,
Well, that
that'll be
is
your
nice.
good arm. That's your good arm.
so as
Well.
you do, enclose the arm into a bead. Give me an Arcana check for that one, actually.
Arm canna.
Oh my god.
Wait, what was that? Sorry.
An Arcana check for containing his arm.
Okie dokie. 30 on the dot.
Wow, yeah, that Jesus
madre.
Christ. Absolutely. You just the arm is gone, and there's just like it burns slightly with this blue light where the arm has actually been removed from just above the elbow, and then it cools down and seals off at the moment.
Ow.
I'm getting pretty good at this.
And there is just you have this massive robot arm, this dragon robotic arm in one hand, and then just this tiny little stub on the other side.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, you managed to contain it. No problem. So, going back here.
Thank you, Rojo. Sorry about the arm. I'll get you a new one.
I hope so.
It was the robot dragon hand that got removed.
No, it was
No,
his,
the other one.
Yeah,
Oh, it's the other one. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So he has a
That'd be
large robot dragon hand, and then the other side of his body, there's the kind of little skinny robot arm that's been cut off.
Gabriel, David can probably do like a mage arm or something, like mage hand.
Wasn't there like some sort of like roboticist in the city, or was that in another?
That
city?
was in the other city that you had been working with, and you have these two arms that can attach onto you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
we
I
got
did
spares.
make spare arms.
Yeah, you do
What a
have
guy.
those. You can say those are kind of lodged into a part of you. They've kind of been compacted down into a box that you can open up, and you can attach them onto your back whenever you want. But you can also recircuit them if you want to attach it onto your.
Yeah, I'll do that next time we rest.
Perfect. All right.
Nice. So is Optum just standing here watching us talk about arms, or like?
Well, that was previously. I was kind of retconning, but now eventually, as you come over across the bridge, Optim is now kind of walking. There's a few soldiers around him, and he now approaches you at the bridge, kind of looking at the arm itself. It's now covered in a large, what seems like a rubber glove that goes all the way up his shoulder and cuts off, and you can see the long nails below it, and there's like blue runes all around where the glove meets his arm.
Do they look at all familiar? Like, would I recognize them as bindings or anything?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. 27.
Yeah. They're like a sealing magic. Yeah, getting a closer look at it, and also with your really high passive perception, you can see it's not as amazing as what you've been doing, but they are still pretty impressive. These runes for whatever mage cast them on his arm, they know exactly what they're doing.
Okay, so that probably puts me at ease a little bit about his what you call it,
Mental
calmness.
state.
Yeah. He sounded very calm over the messages, and that was a little worrying.
You still gonna beat him though, or?
Yeah, we'll talk to him.
So as he approaches you, he kind of brings his hands up, and the guards kind of back up. There's about 6 of them behind him, and he's now kind of wearing more armor and things, and a new set of robes. And you recognize, Cameron, that the crest that he wears is the same crest that's on your armor. And he says, "I appreciate."
Yeah, I'm not wearing that armor right now.
No, I know, but you would have recognized the emblem because you've seen it already.
Yeah. So he's a city guard.
Yeah. And he says,
Or a king's guard.
He kind of comes over to you guys, kind of fixes now his new pair of glasses on his face. I appreciate all that you have done to help me out thus far, but after more investigation, I think I will be keeping this arm for now. I've been conversing with it, and it holds a lot of good opportunities in the future.
What did it say? Huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's for me to know.
What do you think you're doing with it? I tried explaining it to you. This isn't something to mess with. This is gods and viruses and. I don't think it will. Not like it does with the rest of you. I have got quite the wonderful symbiotic relationship with it and my children. And he opens up his hand, and a bunch of beetles kind of start crawling down on the glove, like under a sleeve, from under a sleeve of the other hand. And they kind of just crawl off, and they flutter off through the air and start to buzz around him.
Were they blue or black?
They're like a dark blue. They're the same beetles that David found.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're not like contaminated.
No, they seem fine. Yes, they.
Alright, cool.
Yes, we all seem to be getting along quite nicely. This hand will definitely help me keep everything under control at the ball tomorrow, which I hope to see you all there.
You're going to be at the ball?
Of course, I am a King's Guard after all. It's my job.
Yes!
Cool, yeah.
Exposition.
Is there anything?
You're gonna be working the door, you know? You're gonna like just be on the patrol, you know? Whereabouts? Yeah.
I will be on the door. Yes, I will be taking people's passes and welcoming them into the lodge of. Fuck, what's his name? Zersha.
Right.
Zersha.
We'll see you there then.
I'll see you all there.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
My lips are like just tight. I don't know what to say right now.
I'm just looking at David kind of sweat. Yeah, I'm looking at David kind of sweatily. I'm like,
Optum, I'll call after him after he's turned around.
Yes.
He
hasn't turned around. He's just been standing there.
A little while. Oh, okay. I'll pause for a moment, like kind of pondering, and then I'll say, I think you're smarter than this. I think you know better. I think you've got more wisdom than this in all your years. Think of all the magic items I'm sure you've seen throughout all this time. You think you can overcome this? Are you sure? It definitely has a will of its own, and I've seen some of the things it can do. And I've only seen a portion of it. From what I've been told, and what I've seen in a vision that I had, it can get much, much worse. I don't think you can protect anything. I think you can only destroy it.
Give me an insight check.
Okay. Oh no. And insight 17.
17. Behind the glasses, his cold, cool complexion, you get a glimmer of madness in his eyes. And he says, "No, I think we are in complete control of everything."
Shit.
Can I wave at Optim?
Yeah.
See you later. You know.
I see your friends have already begun removing bits and pieces from you lot. Such a barbaric approach, now that I think about it. In hindsight, I was actually thinking about going through with it. You were not as convenient, good a spot as I am with my little friends. I am quite fortunate to have them at my side.
Hey man, we're not, it's not our fault you're a pussy and you're letting that thing boss you around.
True, you are doing your best.
You tell him, Rojo. Look, imagine being bitch to some black goo. No offense, David.
Yeah, it's not like half our team was about 30 seconds ago, but whatever.
Yeah.
Gives a smirk. Well done with the outbreak earlier. I wouldn't want many more people like me going around. It feels nice feeling a little unique.
How the fuck are you so stupid? You're not quirky because you've got a disease.
It's not a
Yeah,
disease.
little snowflake.
What does the King's Guard stand on this whole weird black goo
Yeah,
shit? Like, did you
actually.
seal that yourself, or did they seal it for you? You know,
Shit, are they okay? Are they
are they okay? Yeah, like, is the King's Guard okay with you having
No, I'm not
this?
asking him.
I'm asking him.
So with that, he kind of gives like a whistle and brings up his hand and does like a swirling situation, and the guards turn around and start walking.
I
So you
memorized
twirl.
that movement he just did.
Good, cool.
Are they walking towards? They're
Walking
away.
back towards the castle. See you tomorrow. And he leaves. Or begins to leave, at least. Unless any of you are throwing rotten fruit at him or something.
I'm definitely
Foreshadowing.
giving him dirty looks, but I'm not the one to initiate anything. But I will give him a dirty look.
Just give him the finger.
Massive finger as well with your giant robot hand. And the
Is
gates
there...
closing. What's that?
No, I was just... No, it's fine.
One thing you would pick up on as he goes through the gates, it looks like the whole courtyard beyond these walls is totally empty. It's like completely barren. Just this massive open expanse space. You can't see the castle from here, but looking up you can see the castle above the walls, but when you look down through the gates there's no sign of the castle.
I'm just gonna look at David and say, so that's gonna be an issue.
Yes, I guarantee you.
More ways than one. How the fuck am I getting to this party tomorrow, guys? My whole shtick was I'm gonna pretend to be a King's Guard, and now Optim fucking knows who I am. Oh, there's no long guard. Like, what the fuck? All this. I paid for a fake King's Guard uniform. Like, how the fuck am I getting in this party?
Yeah. See, it was more helpful when he was blind.
He's
Oh
so
wait, he's blind. Oh, sick. Never mind.
Wait, no, he's not. What you mean? He literally
No,
just.
He's
I,
blind.
I waved at him and he noticed what I was doing.
He did.
Yeah, but he's always had like blind sight, hasn't he?
From what you know, he's been aware of things going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have picked up on them.
Yeah. Well, are we just gonna see how it goes? Like, yeah. Well, Optim just like, will I walk into the party and Optim's like, hey, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, will he know I'm dressed as a guard? What's happening?
Don't know, but he is blind, but he seems very aware of everything around him. You've picked up.
Maybe put on some really strong deodorant, like really strong, and like
Fuck,
smelly.
Screw it, I'm going to lightning step over to him within 10 feet.
Shoot. So the gates are. Okay, so within 10 feet. So you dash right over to him. And as you do kind of stop within 10 feet of him, he says, "Is there anything I missed?"
Do it.
Say 10 feet away.
And I mutter under my breath, I'm sorry, and I'm going to cast teleport on him.
Put him back in prison.
No.
He
Oh
does that.
fuck, you're right. Shit.
Well, let's see how this
Motherfucker.
goes.
I'm gonna try and.
That's just wasting a spell slot.
So
Fuck it, I'm going to see if I can try and beat the thing that sends them to prison. I'm going to see if I can send him somewhere else anyway.
okay, where do you want to send
I'm
him?
faster than magic.
I want to send him to somewhere I'm very familiar with, and that is Earth as we knew it. I want him to go into the void of space because I need him gone.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
And
Wait,
if you use it on someone that isn't willing, is that a thing?
Yeah, I think so.
This spell instantly transport you and up to 8 willing creatures of your choice.
Fuck. Damn it. Oh, I saw the 10-foot range and I thought, okay, no, instead then I will use plane shift on him.
Yeah, that one you can definitely do against people.
Yeah.
Against their will. What plane are you going to send
If
them
he
to?
goes to prison, we can just go meet him in prison.
I'm just going to
It's
send
fine.
him.
No,
I'm
but
going to send him
he
to
goes to
Dublin.
prison,
That is
he's
no
just-
more.
If,
I'm gonna
if he
send
gets
him
sent to
to-
prison, he'll just get out.
That's true, but I'm gonna try and like, well, fuck it. I've already started doing it now, so
Yeah, send him
I
to
know that I
Dublin.
probably
So-
screwed up. But
You can use this spell to banish an unwilling creature to another plane. Choose a creature within reach and make a melee spell attack against it. Okay, so you're running up to him?
yes,
Okay. I'm actually just trying to find...
fuck. This is so unwise.
stats. Where are you bringing him, just out of curiosity?
Fuck, I foresee this going badly.
Yeah, so do I. But I
It's
couldn't
fine.
just
I
stand
got
there.
something up my sleeve. It's fine. It's totally fine. How far away is he?
So he's about, at this stage, he would have been about 80 feet from everyone.
Okay,
and
that's
so
pretty
David's about 70 feet from you lot.
Okay. Oof.
So you're making an attack against him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a 21.
21. Just double check. Where
Does
is
the
he?
magic take? Does the magic that like stops people teleporting? Does it take anyone who teleports?
What do you mean?
So like you tried to teleport him. So let's say it was you casting teleport and like taking 4 other people with you. Would it catch all 5 of you or just the caster?
I'd say it'd take all of us. I think it
Like,
takes
does it-
whoever's
does it-
teleporting, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
When-
so it's
Whoever's
just
going
whoever,
through the
whoever
space,
goes through
they
the
get
action
funneled
of a
through.
teleport, they get taken. Okay.
Yeah.
So this
think
one
so.
though, with plane shift, you can focus it on one person who's unwilling instead.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so you're dashing over to him. You're making an attack against him. Does he have a reaction? Let me see here. Sorry, I'm actually just going to double check. I have to go.
I have
through
no
his
way of getting
spells.
closer to David. How are we like right at the gate and then Optim is walking away, or is it like a little bit of distance and then the gate and then David and Optim?
Sorry, can you say one more time?
So are we standing right at the closed gate and 70 feet away is David?
You
and
guys are
Optim,
kind
or
of-
is it
you
a little
are-
bit of distance to the gate and then David?
Yeah, exactly. You lot are kind of in the middle of the bridge, and Optim is right by the gate on the other side of it, and the gate is
Okay,
starting to
okay.
close. David's teleported over.
I see, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
So I'm just checking if he has anything here. I just want to check if these are reactions. I don't think they are. Nope. So I'll just double check his abilities. I'm not missing anything. Sorry, I'm just gonna make sure. Because you might have fucked him. Okay. Now I'll just check one last thing. Yeah, okay,
I really
so
hope David succeeds.
yeah, so you hit him, and he's got to make a charisma saving throw. and he got a 19.
He doesn't beat it, thank Christ.
Damn.
Where are you sending them, David?
So yeah, where are you sending
him? I'm sending him to our Earth.
Ooh.
I'm sending him to the Earth that is no more. So the space where the Earth is.
And with
The
that,
Milky Way.
Yeah. I'm sending him to our
Hey.
So-
Oh
my God.
We did kill the blind man.
How did that work? And not? How did he not go to prison?
I don't know if he has or not.
Who?
Oh, sorry.
Optim is
I'm
the blind man.
trying to-
What are you talking about?
Just playing
What
shift,
blind man?
so you can choose. If the creature
There was
fails to
never a
save,
blind man.
it's transported to a random location on the plane of existence you
Yep.
specify. Creatures transported must find its own way back.
Yeah.
And with that,
The plane is Earth or
Yeah.
the Milky Way galaxy.
so how do you flavor the attack, David? Because it is a melee attack.
I'm going to flavor it as like trying to like take him as like a whole, and then he starts to like glitch out, like, and then as it succeeds, it just like becomes like a larger sort of beam of like straight line glitches, and then
Like someone turning off a TV.
Reverse,
kind of. He's
reverse
scattered.
90 dial up.
Nice.
Yeah. He just kind of scatters into a bunch of light waves, and yeah.
Alright. And as you do, you kind of, he just makes eye contact with you, looking into your own eyes, and then disappears.
Holy shit, he's not blind.
He's faking it.
Disappears as in like the spell worked, or disappears?
Disappears as the spell worked. He just turns into
Okay.
like static, and he's gone. With that,
Sweet.
the guards look where Optim was, look at you lot, look where
Yeah.
Optim was, and they draw their weapons,
Yeah.
and we're gonna end it.
Yeah,
Oh, what a
Sweet.
coincidence!
I'd like to
Try
use
and
my
pull some bullshit.
yeah. I
But
want
wait,
to try and
so
run
he
up to
didn't go
David.
to prison. So
We
No,
don't-
so plane shift isn't a teleportation. It's
lovely.
it's
Perfect.
like
That's all I
you're
get.
you're putting them to a different dimension. It's not like you're
Perfect.
moving them from one place to another. You're just completely changing the world they live in.
You out
I mean-
nerded Gabriel Floor.
Yeah.
No,
fuck
fair
you.
play to you. No, that absolutely, that's great. But realistically, you've just gotten rid of one of the king's guards in front of the guards.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Can I
Yes, we
pull
can
out
try
the
and work
Watcher's sigil and be like, this man was a danger to the world, not just the nation, and he needed to be dispatched.
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
you
we've got
give
one of the fucking
me
big
a
boys on our side.
charisma check, a persuasion check with a disadvantage?
Sure.
While
Yes.
he's talking, I'd like to just run up to him. I'll use my
Yeah.
movement and
Yeah,
action
yeah,
to try and dash up to like 60 feet and get real close to him.
Yeah. So you're coming up behind him.
Yeah, yeah.
It's,
I don't want him to be alone against all these guards if things go titty up.
it's a 16. We are the beta questers, and we are here to save Goth.
One of the guards are like, "I'll give a fuck who you are. You just killed one of the king's men, and you are going to prison, sir. We show that."
Ooh, how many guards is there?
There's 6.
Oh, cool. Well, okay.
I should
Well,
just
so
play
are
in-
they close to each other?
They are, yeah. About 10
Um,
feet away, or 5 feet away from David at this stage.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah, they're like, oh.
Run away, actually, because I
And-
can
Could I
use my
cast
turn anyway.
confusion on them?
You can't. What we might do though is we might have to get back to here next time because it is coming up to 10 unless you want to keep playing.
If possible,
Yes.
I would like to try something.
I'm gonna. At 10. We still have 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Um,
Alright, everyone, just roll initiative for this part.
Okay. Oh, sick! Not one.
So, me, David, Can, and Patina. Okay. All right.
I'm happy it worked though, David. Fair fucks.
Yeah, that was damn.
Too.
Yeah.
I'm actually shaking because I was like,
This
fuck,
means
how
I
are we
can go.
gonna get
I
rid
can
of
go to the
this?
party tomorrow. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, the only one who knows who you.
Kill the
Go
blind
to the
man.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care about the cosmic ramifications. I get to go to the masquerade ball tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yee. I get to wear my
I will
fancy new
tell
armor.
you now, this literally always bites me in the ass.
Oh yeah.
You that's I was saying to David today, I think it's like that's just go-to. Just send him somewhere else. Send him to another dimension. Don't worry about him. They won't come back.
Either I
They
go or you
always
go.
come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
You're just sitting there on Jupiter like.
Fuck. Fair fucked. Alright,
Well,
fair
I
play,
hope
bro.
he runs out of oxygen.
Doesn't need to breathe anymore. Who knows? Amy, what did you get?
12.
12. Okay. David?
27.
27, of course. Cam?
20.
20. Okay. Juanjo?
16.
16. And Patema?
11.
11. Okay, so
Just pretty average score, but low in this group.
yeah, they're all kind of
Low for having double advantage and a big
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing, David? You're first.
Okay.
What we said, because you've had that interaction with them.
Yeah.
I
that's
might
okay.
actually, we'll go. And then Cam, you've run over. You've used your action to get over there. Is there anything you'd like to do for your bonus action?
Yeah. Could I use the gold chain?
Oh yeah, your necklace.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I got my notebook with this. Okay, yeah, sure.
Now is the time for stupid stuff.
Oh my god.
I have a well thought out plan. But
Yeah.
That's gonna happen if the stupid plan
Let's
fails.
see. Yeah, okay, go for it. Roll me.
Yeah, I have some of the stuff already here, but
Okay.
I'll see if I get a new number.
Yeah, let's see what you get.
12.
Wonderful.
I don't have 12 on my list.
Yeah. That is. Wait. Good old delayed blast fireball. As the
See?
ring itself ignites and begins to glow a hot red. The ring, not the ring. The dice itself is the delayed blast fireball at this current moment in time.
Nice. Well, that's brilliant. That's perfect.
Wonderful. So you have this hot brain is starting to malfunction at this stage. You got the hot
What?
D20.
What level is it?
Just a regular level for delayed blast.
Oh,
Actually, wait.
I think it's
hold
like level 6 though.
on. Yeah, I think it's a 6th level spell. But let me just.
It's the 7th level invocation. So.
Is it? Good to know. Yeah. So yeah, 7th level.
Ah yes, you'd love to see it.
Rojo, what are you doing?
We're all on a bridge, right?
Yep. It's about, we'll say, 20 feet wide, all made of like this marble.
Can I shout at Cam and David and ask them to like basically use their reaction to like step back as much as they can?
Okay.
Is that a thing that they could do? Like, my plan is to run in and smash the bridge as hard as I can and try to break it.
Okay. You could definitely warn them to try to dodge this or whatever you're going to do. Yeah, it's up to them if they want to use a reaction or not to avoid this or whatever you're actually doing. So where are you breaking it from? You're breaking it from
Like,
where you are?
I would stand in front of them, like in between them and the guards, and just like smashing the ground. And if the bridge doesn't break, then I would just look at the guards and attempt an intimidation.
Okay, give me... what's your speed, by the way? How much?
My speed is...
What's your
I think it's 40 feet.
40 feet? Yeah, that'll get you there. So that will use your bonus action and your movements. So yeah, you still have your action. You run up. You're just dashing past the others. Leap up into the air with a giant fist and smash down onto the ground. So give me... you can either do an attack for damage or you can just do a straight strength check.
I can do a strength check. Like, would that be athletics?
It would just be straight strength as you are just hobbling down into this thing.
My proficiency is okay. Good. 16, 24.
With the strength as well of this hand, it's like you got like 20 strength or something like that. 24, damn, holy shit. So as you do leap up and crash down onto the marble, there's just this massive dent in the marble. It cracks in every direction. You push it down, you push down into the solid marble about 4 or 5 feet down. It creates this huge crater. Immediately everything just crashes and bursts and rocks fly up into the air. And the bridge itself does start to crack all the way along, but you haven't broken it entirely. It's there's a lot of stone here. But you do make a massive dent.
That's fine. I will just like stay there and stare at the guards with like the cold red unblinking eye and just make the weirdest, loudest mechanical sound I can.
Okay.
Attempt to be like, don't, no step.
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
What, sorry?
You can make an intimidation check then with advantage.
Yeah. That's a nat 20.
No fucking shit. They look at you, this robot man. They look at David, who's just yeeted someone out of existence. They look at the guy now holding a burning orb. They recognize it as well. They know what it is.
Yeah, it's just a little red ball. I'm about to fucking...
And he says, we'll be on to you at the ball tomorrow. But for now, there's a lot of paperwork to be done. There's a lot of things to be written down and taken note of before we forget. It'd be a shame if any of us died. We're gonna keep a truce here, but we are going to put word in of what happened. We will have you know. They start backing up and closing the drawbridge in front of them.
That was a bad threat there. They're gonna fuck up our plans tomorrow.
I wanted to protect.
And the drawbridge closes. They're kind of still backing up, looking at all of you, pointing their fingers in your direction, and then they dash off around the corners.
Whoa, what was that?
I hit my mic with my hand, and it like fucking hurt. It's a bit of metal.
Who just popped back into existence?
That was a cool sound effect.
Yeah. Sure, is that happened on radio?
I'm gonna take the little bead, and I'm just gonna leave it there at the gate, and I'm just gonna say we should leave.
It's your dice, but it'll fly back to you, kind of teleport back to you after you use.
It'll come with me the whole time.
No, you can place it down there, but it'll eventually, once the detonation goes off, it'll return to you.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's the actual necklace.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we should leave this here in about 60 seconds. That's gonna be a bad time.
Yeah, we'll just saunter off.
Yeah, so with that, you just cue Power Ranger explosion.
The fireball's going off one way or another, you know, let's
And with the damage Rojo's already done to the bridge, you lot walk away from the bridge and a massive nuke goes off, blowing open the castle gates, breaking the bridge, and you go off for the night.
These people. I need them dead.
Oh, they ran away. You know, we'll get them tomorrow.
Yeah, they were worried about paperwork. It's fine.
Yeah, they're like little grunts. They don't know. You know,
they will not speak.
at least they don't know who we are. Oh wait, I'm David, the Watcher of the Veil, and we are the Beta Questers.
Wow.
Well, that was my attempt at not killing anyone, so you know.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
You're growing.
Also, we're a distinct looking group.
Yeah, we've got
Amy
Robot
has
Man,
a
Gold
very
Man.
simple- One of us is a one-eyed robot.
And the
Amy
other
has
is a
third
many-eyed
hole in her
fish.
head. Or a sixth hole. I guess you have two
I look
nostrils and two
fine.
eyes in the mouth.
I'm just gonna point out, I look absolutely fine.
You look
Amy,
great.
how
look stunning.
dare you?
You don't look normal.
Wow.
You look distinct.
I do though. I do. You don't know. I do.
Yeah,
I
but
look pretty normal.
you can alter your appearance at will, so you're gonna tell me there's ever a point where you're not just like doing something, like where you don't have like a pig snout or antlers or
Yeah.
just
But there
is
is
a
like
bear.
right now, I look so normal.
Like right now, it
Or, like-
takes all the fucking weird stuff away.
Like SpongeBob when he goes like
David's
all
still fighting with everyone all the time.
Shut up,
No,
Fatima.
but
You're
it's got a
great.
goofy eye. Have you ever tried to be in a good mood when you had conjunctivitis? It's so hard.
So we have 6 very specific guards that we need to fuck up. Or
We
Yeah.
should kill them now. I'm gonna start flying into the sky and I'm gonna try and smoke
Ah.
them.
Oh my lord. We'll get back to it next time.
Bye, David. Bye.
What?
As you
None of us
fly
can
up though.
teleport, David, and we just blew up the bridge. There's no way for us to get there.
I can fly.
Actually, yeah, when you fly up, looking down over the bridge, there's no sign of anyone. It's just this desolate wasteland when you look over the bridge.
Holy shit! It's the stupid maze, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's fine. They're all illusions. It's fine.
The magic illusion place, because you're not supposed to know how to get in or out.
This is so stressful.
I know. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
It's fine, just stop stressing about it. Jesus.
Yeah,
It's
I
fine.
gave you that diamond, right, Amy?
You did.
I have diamond. Don't. Now is not the time to kill yourself.
No.
David, keep Edward safe. Make sure you don't drop him in the river.
No, wait, who has Edward? Do I still?
You,
I have
you have
Edward.
it.
Yeah.
you gave it back to
you
Amy.
have Edward, yeah.
That's fine then.
I always have Edward. Let's just assume that. Because that's dangerous.
Please tell me that you like have him like slotted between your boobs. You know, just like.
Okay.
held.
All right. Before this gets out of hand,
We've had.
Cut the stream. Cut the stream.
I kind of need to go.
Absolutely, Rojo. Or Johnny. Sorry, Rojo. Oh my god. What
Oh.
no.
Dagger. That's why I said.
You could have. Yeah.
Before
Okay,
this
the
gets
dagger that
funky,
cut through everything gets put in your cleavage. Of course, why wouldn't it go there?
Is hold. That's why.
Juanjo. Yeah, what were you saying?
I kind of need to go. Before we start insulting each other, can we like finish up?
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. I'll cut
Yep,
to the
good-
break
good.
video.
Good chaos, guys.
freaky.
Oscar will look at Ghostly and say, frog, horse, frog. Do you wanna frog, horse? Do you wanna go on top of the frog, horse?
Yeah, are you alright, mate?
Frog! On top, frog!
Do you hit your head?
Oh my god.
I will go next to Madame Sprout and just put my hands on top of the frog. Safe, very safe.
Eternal Oscar right now.